Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop pulling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance that we're live. Hello, good morning. I could have actually tried. I didn't even try to do the intro thing there. I could have done though. VOD watchers are in for a treat with that portion of singing. They are, James. How you doing? I fixed the sounds. Go on me. They are, aren't they? A little bit of harmonising. Do you reckon they play that song at my funeral? This song, I should say. I reckon there's a chance. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. James, thank you for the 33 months. Legend. Chaz for the 16 months. Legend. Couple of non-peasants right there. And here's another non-peasant. Gambling. 56 months. Not a peasant at all. Atiku. 19 months. Not a peasant. 4 resubs already this morning. None of them peasants. That's just beautiful and lovely to see, isn't it? The other thing is that Nopfler resubbed yesterday. I don't know if you're here yet or if you're here at all. But thank you very much for the resub yesterday whilst we were offline. Very, very nice. There's only one song they'll play. I mean, there is that. I'm not sure my mum will let that happen, though. You know. But yeah, that's true. All the huddling. To be fair, there's quite a few. And Crab Rave. Oh, my word, yeah. Marco Rose sacked by Leipzig. John in. I mean, yeah. I wonder who they actually go with. Where's oh, there he is. Beyond. Give us your rundown. What do you reckon Leipzig do now, manager-wise? It'll be Klopp as well, making the call a little bit, won't it? Do you reckon Klopp goes in temporarily? Caretaker. Maybe that's why they've sacked him now. I don't know. Conspiracies. How are we, though, everyone? Hope you're all good. Coughing going down the aisle to American boy. Oh, my word. Who-ness, it won't be him. Yeah, probably not. Right. Hello, everyone. This is what I say. Coffee, teach, sleep, repeat. Except I quit being a teacher. I was going to say a goalkeeper then. I've never was a goalkeeper. I just, for some reason, I nearly said I quit being a goalkeeper. Anyway, now I'm teaching you how to, I don't know, to be honest. Klopp probably take control of IMO. Maybe. I doubt it. I think that'll be last resort, but it is an interesting one to think about, isn't it? How you doing, Sim? Welcome in, Reese, Beyond, Atiku, Lawless, James, Kakota, Wiki, Chaz, and those are just the names I can see right now. How to financially ruin a club? Yeah, we could do a bit of that today. I am thinking. Morning, all. Just discovered your VOD YouTube channel this morning, then managed to catch my first stream live. Look at that, Luke. You've done excellently. Welcome in. I hope you're good. You'll be on the VOD soon then. You go. Me addressing your first time chat there. How you doing? Welcome. Anybody else? Anyone here probably knows about it. It's more likely the YouTube audience that won't know about it, etc. But yeah, there is a VOD YouTube channel that all of the streams go to, as well as some extra other little videos, etc. We got a weird comment on the last VOD, did we? We always get weird comments. I don't see those ones. Unless I change to that account. So let's have a little look. I do like to pre those ones. A weird YouTube comment. I think the last VOD. Was it the one about Calabria? Palermo in Sicily and Catanzaro in Calabria and this city are not near. The biggest club in Calabria is Regina and the second Salernitana. That's not my opinion. That they are fierce rivals, Palermo and Catanzaro. I didn't make that up. That's just a thing. Anyway, I don't know why I'm arguing with him. Anyway, Also, someone said Schmiegel would be proud. I don't know what that means. Playing on what save today? Today, Prophet, we are back on the spineless save. When is Pentagon and Part 2 arriving? Tomorrow, Sim. I need to make an intro today, but the video is recorded and Tom is editing it. Just needs an intro. But tomorrow will be Part 2, and then hopefully Wednesday, but probably Friday for Part 3. They do take a long time because I actually can't sim any matches in the Pentagon because I need every game to go onto my record. So in like other saves, I can play a few to make sure that we win, but then I can go on holiday a little bit just to speed things up a little bit. This one I actually can't do that, so they do take a long time. So probably Monday, Friday, but yeah, that should be good. But yeah, we're going to play some Spineless today, and it is the January transfer window. And Wolfsburg have been given a budget of £61 million to go and spend. So it'd be rude not to go and spend it, in my opinion. So that's what we're going to be doing, I think. How is everyone doing, though, first of all? We good? How are we well? We had a good week? How's life with everyone? I hope for your sanity, you're at least instant resulting games. Yeah, James. Not every time, to be fair. But yeah. Otherwise, it is just a lot. But that's why this skin is good, isn't it? Did you send Shaz a card? Yes. Well, actually, I sent Shaz some flowers that had a little card attached to them. But so, yes. Ooh, I've got a hype chest. Clock change, yes. Confused when I woke up. I guess these days it doesn't confuse people as much, does it? But, oh, look, I've got a thing. Choo choo. Indeed. There you go. Have that. Because it's all done automatically, isn't it? Digital and that. But back in the day, it'd be very confusing. And still, sometimes you go, what time is it supposed to be now? Like that, isn't it? All good, my end. Baby is due a week tomorrow, so equal parts shitting myself and excited. I can quite imagine, James. That is terrifying, but very, very exciting. I hope everyone is enjoying this glorious weather. I went out this morning. The lawn is looking a lot better. You'll all be very, very happy to hear back. We can have a big talk about the lawn if you like. It is the slightly yellowish patches are coming back much greener this time. After the first mow, then I mowed it again. Is that the right use of verbs? I mowed it again, and it's coming back. It looks good. It's green, very green. Need to do my lawn soon. Lawn order, good. That's good. Sinks. That should be a segment. Make that a segment in the one show. Lawn order. And we just sort of, talk about things. I think at this point in the season could be an intern has only got 8 games left. Yeah, and that intern could be Jurgen Klopp. What do you think? The thing is, if they get him to do intern, they'll probably want to keep him on full-time. Anyway, I'm very good. Yesterday was amazing and so special. I would run into a wall for Eddie Howe after his speech yesterday. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it, CJ. Looked wild. Very cool to see. I am well on board with parades if the demand is there, Happy stream day, you gorgeous people. How you doing, Pringle? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. Right, should we go to the save? Now that we've put the world to rights slightly, this is what we're... In fact, I'll come to the screen that I want to show you. This one. This is what we're dealing with. If the demand is there, laughs in Man City. Exactly. Like, clearly, people, were well into having the idea of having a parade for Newcastle after how long it had been and that fan base, etc. Sometimes clubs, it is embarrassing when clubs do a parade and it's like, well, this is a bit pitiful. It's like when, but also, I actually just hate the toxic reaction of people to things like that. It's just silly. It's just silly to what's your problem here? People enjoying themselves and being happy that their team achieves something. I actually think for the most part, I've seen people all going fair play. I'm glad that Newcastle did a parade. There is children who are like a parade for the Carabao Cup, and it just know that those people are idiot children. Ignore those people. You shouldn't take those opinions seriously. A bit and we'll get into this very quickly, I'm not taking the opinions of people who don't support Liverpool to tell me about how I should feel about Trent leaving, because it's obviously you can't begrudge him. This isn't just Pav, by the way. This is more for those of you in the Discord. This is more the wider people. You can't begrudge it. People like Paul Merson come out going, you can't begrudge him leaving. Well, I do. And I can. Why I don't understand that. Telling people how to feel about things is so weird. Gatekeeping feelings is odd. And like, obviously you can make the point. I think the reaction that is over the top, or I don't understand the reaction. But it doesn't, you can't say, the way that people say you cannot feel that way is just wild. Anyway, begrudging a personal prerogative it's just weird, isn't it? He's a Liverpool player. Of course we're going to take he's annoyed he's leaving. Yeah. And like, you can then say things like, I understand his reasons, but I am upset and disappointed about it because, which is just isn't that normal? Isn't that human nature? People are so weird about that type of stuff. But anyway, and I don't care about the fans of other teams doing it, because fans of other teams doing it are doing it for different reasons, aren't they? It's when the experts on TV come out and do this. And obviously I know that their reasons are different too, but it's just odd. Just odd. Annoying is what it is. Anyway, freedom of thoughts and opinions. So yeah, wild. Anyway, this is what I'm looking at, chat, in the save. I am looking at, just trying to get my camera to be in the right place again. Why am I so like, I could move myself, but I could move the camera so that I'm in the middle. There we go. Both. Yes. The answer is both. Okay. So my question is, who should I sign with our 60 million? And I think the answer is we should do a really fun big signing. Am I right? We have got 61 million pounds to go and spend, 55k in wage budget, which isn't actually loads. It is approaching January. These players are both interested in joining. If I put this on here, Jamal Musiala would actually move to Wolfsburg from Bayern. Now, he would be very expensive, 99 to 122 million. He might actually be out of our price range when we got 61 million. That's my worry. But Lamine Yamal is well in budget and is also interested. And we did think about signing him last summer. Always go for the big fun signing. That's your core competence. Exactly. Got to say, I personally derive a great deal of joy from Liverpool fans dealing with the idea that they're not top of the pile. Of course. And that's also fine. But also, I don't think Liverpool fans ever thought they were top of the pile. Like, I could argue against that, but also it'd be weird if you didn't derive joy from that, wouldn't it? Yamal, yeah, I don't know. They've not been playing him. Who's that? Yamal. I don't know. So Jamal wants to go. I don't know why Jamal is happy to leave. He's just so expensive. And we don't really, we'd have to play him off the left. So if we look at the squad, it would be to replace in this squad here, Matthias. Well, it would mean Matthias Tau would become a striker, and then, well, yeah, to be fair, that's it. Matthias Tau would become a striker and he'd go in there. Right, but can either of them play right back? We don't need a right back. We've got Florian Wirtz to play right back, and he's fantastic there. Although these down arrows are scary, aren't they? Yamal is cheap for his potential. He is. And he's only 20, so he probably will get better as well. I am leaning towards... That was a voice crack, wasn't it? I am leaning towards Yamal just because of the price. But, yeah. Nice point to carry on the save. January transfer window. Exactly. We love transfers, don't we? Jamal will be nuts wages. There are a risk that he just ruins the wage structure and everyone else starts kicking off. Possibly. What wages is he on now? We've got quite high. He's on 300k wages. Our highest wage is 140. 99! Very good. Thank you, Atiku. Very good. Cheers. And yes, thank you very much, Kakota. How much is Musiala going to cost? 99 million. Love it. That was loud. That was very loud. That's sort of the point, though, isn't it? You know, if you want to jump scare people, you donate exactly 99 bits for that. Because if you do 100, it's a different sound. And if you do 98, it's a different sound. Yeah, I don't know why. I actually don't know why that was as loud as it was. But, you know, I'm quite here for it, actually. I'm not going to change it. That's the headphones going on. Yeah. Well, it might be worse with headphones on, to be honest. Headphone users, can you attest? Which was it quite bad with headphones on? Right. Cheers. Defo worse with headphones, yeah. I am leaning towards making a bid for Lamine Yamal. And I know that's boring, according to one person on the internet. But I am leaning towards that. The other person I found, and I think he was wanted by somebody before. The other person I found is I've been looking at the under 21 teams of nations, and looking for really young players that are in there. Portugal have got an under 21 international who's 16, who's valued at 14 to 20 million. Who I think he might be really good. I thought my ears were done with those Vuvuzela things yesterday, and that alert was on that level. Yeah, sorry, Marshall. Hope you enjoyed, by the way. I think this guy might turn out to be the best right back just based on that. So I'm going to scout him and see how good he actually is. But we will see. Either footed as well. It's quite fun, isn't it? I wish we could fix this. Can we get Ronaldo? No, we have Rolando at home. My back and legs didn't. Yeah, fair. That's where all of the walking comes in now. You prepared yourself. I did a half marathon yesterday, chat. Any tips? This is a genuine actual question. Every run that I've been going for in the past month, so you know how much running I've been doing, which is actually quite a lot, and it's been fine. Like I'm doing a half marathon every month this year, just at least one, and it's usually fine. For the past month, every run that I've been on, my calves after immediately, like within the first kilometer of a run, are massively like stiffening up, like seizing up, and they're just painful, and it's making every run really unenjoyable. So I really stretched beforehand, like did loads, like I've been Googling the best calf stretches and things. Like I properly stretched beforehand. I had to take my socks off yesterday during the run because it felt like, did you make a decision on the run thing? Yeah, no was the answer. I basically because of this as well, so as that I'm explaining. So I had to take my socks off because it felt like I wasn't getting like, felt like I was getting pins and needles in my feet. How far is half marathon? 21.1 km. What is it? Any physios amongst the chat? Any going on? What could that be? I basically hobbled my way to the end of it yesterday because I've promised myself I'm going to do a half marathon every month, and then I don't have many days left if I didn't finish it yesterday. So I basically hobbled to the end, and now my legs are paying for it. But is it just a strength thing? I don't understand because I've done so much running and it hasn't been an issue, and then quite suddenly it's come on and being an issue. Is it my shoes? Do they need replacing? Is it, I don't know. Calf issue could be a result of a muscle issue above the calf, like with the thigh and hip flexor. Try a different shoe. Sounds the same, but try a different shoe. So I've ordered new shoes. Now, shoes aren't too tight, and they're the same shoes that I've worn since, I've had them about a year and a half. So I've probably done, I don't know, I probably ran about 1,000 kilometers in them. So my thoughts were they might be a bit rubbish. The shoes definitely aren't too tight, but I used to always have an issue with that. Where playing football, if my boots were too tight or if my socks were too tight, you know when you used to get those like crusty, hard football socks? If we ever had those, like out of the bag when you got your kit, you'd always try and get the nice new soft socks. But if you got the crusty ones, they used to be too tight on my legs, and it didn't. And I used to like feel like my legs weren't working. So I'm quite aware of those things. Hydration, I drank loads. It could be hydration, but I've been doing I always try to like drink loads the day before that I do this. Also try running exercises. You prep your body to run. Yeah, I kind of like, that's the thing is, I feel like Lawless, it might be something like that. The thing is, if I was like new to running and hadn't already been able to run loads, then I feel like this would, like, I could understand those things, but I don't know, maybe it's overrunning or something, but I don't think it is, because people run way more than that. Potassium, I do eat a lot of bananas. Yeah, I don't know, but keep the ideas coming because we just need to try. I don't know. I've ordered some new shoes. I think that's like the easiest fix, and also then you get nice new shoes. I speak to Stu and he's super fit, and when I was getting pain from walking, it was always hydrate for him. Interesting. Maybe I just need to like. I am trying to. I think maybe it is just hydrate. I need to buy some more sparkling water, chat. Getting old. I mean, it could be getting old. That is definitely a thing happening. But then like. Quite a few of my friends all run, and I'm like, annoyingly, I'm like, my legs are not letting me, and I don't feel tired. I'm not like cardio wise, I feel like I'm quite good. Sparkling crime, you're not going to change my mind, Marshall. The chat do this every single time. In fact, that's God's water right there. God's water. I won't hear anything else of it. In fact, I'm going to drink it. I'm going to open it and drink it in front of you just for that. Ready for the fizz, chat? Oh, what a sound. What a beautiful sound. Oh, Sweet, sweet nectar. TV static on its way down. Beautiful. Get your Sam Pellies out. They ruined. That's made it worse. Saying that Sam Pellies has made it worse, by the way. Which I did read from the chat, by the way. That wasn't just me, although I have been known to say that before. Right. Anyway, Tory Water on a Sunday stream. We are so back. We are so back. How you doing, Marvel Racer? Topo Chico Lime. Better than Sam Pellies. I've never tried a Topo Chico Lime. I'll tell you what I have tried, though. The sparkling water in Italy, in the Amalfi region. Rubbish. Rubbish. Not sparkling enough. San Pellegrino of Bergamo, much better. Can only drink flavoured sparkling water. Nah. San Pelli and Seggy V's. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, flavoured sparkling water is quite nice. I do like that. Want to see what happened to me in FM yesterday? If it's interesting, yes. Sure. Go for it. Are we, like, we're not even favour. Oh, no, we are. Favour personnel. Cola Torre there. What are we for Wolfsberg? Or what should I say? What's Salatros and what's Manifani? Manifani probably not on there yet. Anton Salatros favour personnel. Interesting. This happened. Oops. Let's see. Insane title race. That's a lot of information to look at right there. You finished 5th on 66 points. You won 4-1, but the teams above you... Oh, no, you finished... That's 33. You finished 3rd. Marseille won. That is an insane title race. Look at the points. Very, very close. Very close. Any transfers at any clubs? Any other clubs? I don't think so. Let's just quickly go through. Wolves have got 6 million to spend and not a lot of wage budget. Oh, we got a sell-on clause for Rav Vandenberg. Can I sell him for more money? Another million. 20% of profit. We're not going to get... I'm going to get an extra million there because he's never going to go for a profit, is he? Also, what's that? Why does that look so weird? Is that broken? It was. Also, Eric Dyer. Oh, I forgot we had. We can sell for 274 after another 29 league appearances. I might as well just get that for the sake of 100k, shouldn't I? How's the spreadsheet? I've actually not updated the spreadsheet because I don't reckon there's going to be loads of transfer stuff at the other clubs. Only Wolfsburg at the moment, because even Wolfsberger have only got 3 million. Although there was somebody that I was thinking we should sign for Wolfsberger that I found here and added to this. A few of these players look really good. I just need to scout them. So this is from my looking through under 21s teams and finding players. Rolando Schneider, I really think will be really good, but we'll wait for the scout report. I reckon he's going to be top based on being 16 and playing for the under 21s. Escobar is interested in moving to us, chat. We could, as an alternative to Musiala and Yamal, Paulo Escobar will actually join us. I just wonder if we should just sign Yamal anyway, because they're quite similar in age. He is a wonder kid, but left-footed. Yamal is perfect for that. But actually, he'd be right-hand side, wouldn't he? Because he is left-footed as well. So Musiala fits where we need them, but Yamal is just Lamine Yamal, isn't he? Escobar is mad looking. Yeah, they all three of them are. I feel like all three of them we should try and sign at some point. Or do you get Musiala? I actually don't think we're going to be able to get Musiala. I think he's too expensive, unless we sell someone. The other players I found, Alex Galan, I thought would be a good defensive midfielder for Wolfsberger, but I think he might be too expensive. But Spain under 21 international at 19. He's got a release clause of 24. Yeah. It's not often you get a chance to sign a young Yamal. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Amandio Claudio. Really good centre-back, I was thinking, but very expensive. But the fact that he's 30 million, playing for Estoril Praia, makes me think that he's going to be really, really good. 9 strength is weird, but I guess that'll improve, right? He's come through and just played for them pretty much immediately in Liga Portugal. But I think he's going to be really good. That's why I've added him just to a shortlist. We can keep an eye on him. This guy, I've actually scouted loads, but he's 58 million now. We should have signed him ages ago. Is that a release clause? It is a release clause. Yamal for only 50 has to be the deal. I think I am leaning towards that as well. Just get Lamine Yamal in. It'd be very cool to have him, wouldn't it? I do, yeah. This guy looks like he's going to be a great centre-back as well. Dominic Bouchelet. Can't pass, which is a thing. And then Adingra. Oh, this is the one. I was thinking, should we sign this guy for Wolfsberger? No, he hasn't got a work permit, but he's an 16-year-old that's playing for the Ivory Coast under-23s, which tells me he's quite good. He's come through at Nordsjælland in Denmark. How do you not have a work permit when you've actually... You came through the intake and he doesn't have a work permit. But for like 3 million, he could come in and be... We'd have to maybe retrain him to play DM. He's actually got 10 tackling. It's not too bad. He could do it. I quite like him. What do you think of him, Adam Zadingra? For Wolfsberger, not for Wolfsburg, of course. I think he's an idea. We'll get the scout report and then maybe go from there. We've actually not gone into Jan yet, have we, anyway? Then finally, this guy who's at Leverkusen, 18 to 27 million, perfectionist striker who has got under 19 Germany caps at 16. Left-footed as well, which is always... I think they're quite fun as a striker. By a Leverkusen intake player. Ooh, button just popped up. What does that mean? Oh, this one. Yay! Leone! Chat, can we do get some subboards up for Leone, please? 63 months at tier 3 as well. Cheers to the GOAT. Cheers to the GOAT. Oh, by the way, we might need to use the Trent assist gifted sub emote for a while now, because that might need to be changed. I might need to change it to... Actually, Trent's not actually in the... In it. It's... Oh, no, he is. Yeah, no, he is. I thought it was just Origi putting it in. No, he is. He is. We might need to change that soon. So we should use it for a while now quickly, I think. Showing a resub date with the GOAT. You'll never sing that. Yeah, true. True. Cheers. Unless you are James or Chaz or Atiku or... Because those people can say that. Nearly Knopfler, but not quite. Right. I think let's make a bid for Lamine Yamal. Let's see what he wants wage-wise. Not even that much. We have to do this, don't we? He wants a release clause of 69 million. Can I ask him not to put that in? Difference between, would you open simply having a higher basic wage instead of those kind of future incentives? They're not locked in, so that's okay. We can always get rid of them, can't we? Bring the wages down a little bit, then speak to him. Let's do... How is he so cheap? I don't know. He might not have as high... I don't know. He doesn't... I guess because they're not really using him. I don't know. He was like this. Like, look, they haven't used him at all before this, which is why... They've had him in their B team as well. Savage Raid. Welcome in, Savage. I hope you're good. Thank you very much for raiding. Appreciate you. How was your stream? What were you streaming? And welcome, raiders. That's criminal. Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? But I guess that's why it's so cheap. Let's do 25 now. 25 in the future. We can do it over some different installments as well, because that's what we do here. Do it like 10, 10, 10. So it's 55 right at the top. Let's do 54 million there. I want to just get rid of these for now. Day 2 of playing FM had a good run of form, then got 2 points out of 4 games I should have won. Yeah, that can happen. That can happen. Fair enough, though. Day 2 of playing FM. Winning games after day 2 is fair enough. GG's. Right. They want another 50 million on the end of that, do they? Probably not going to do that. We'll do 10 mil there, and then also you can have 10% of profit. 55 million for Lamine Yamal at 25 million pounds now actually does save us a bit of money. We could go and get this right back if he's good. Because who plays right back for us now? It's Florian Wirtz. We don't really need a right back, but I think he's going to be special. Could we, with about 30 million pounds left, could we be able to do an Escobar deal? Or maybe Amandio Claudio deal. We could maybe get this centre back. He's got 16 jumping reach, which I do like. We might have enough money left over from that Yamal deal to get another. What other centre-backs do we have here? Mosquera, Hato, Renan, and... Who's the other backup centre-back? We don't really have one. We don't really have one. Did I sell the other one or something? Who was our other one? Was it just the one that we loaned out? What's his name? Did we sell him, actually? Ozchan. Because we probably do need another backup centre-back, don't we? Took over the club at 18th and I'm 13th right now, but out of reach of playoffs. So just going to try and build off loans and signings for next season. Yeah, that's the way to do it. What date are you on? Because how long? Also, like 3 or 4 of my starting 11 is injured. That also happened. Welcome to Football Manager. Yep, fair enough. I reckon we might go for that centre-back. Let's see what Lamine says. They want to loan him back. Football Club Barcelona. Is that their B team? Why are they called Football Club Barcelona? Why are they just not called Barcelona? Why have they given them their full name in game now? That must be the name fix being weird right there. Mid-Feb. Okay. You got some, yeah, nice and easy rest of the season. Ready for the summer. Start to tee up some of those deals. Have a look at free transfers as well if you're in Feb. Get some pre-contracts going. Godspeed to your lads. Love that. Right. Squad player. I'm going to remove that as a promise. Squad player is wild. I can remove the release fee, which is very good news. I can add in that, though. Let's give him 110 so that he's happy. Remove that. Give him a bit more in that. Might as well try and put that in. Right. I don't think that was that much backed into a corner, was it? Did I lock the wages? I don't think I did that, did I? Maybe I did. We're going to have to wait a bit before we go for him. Because this agent was very quick to say no to that. All right, if we wait a week, it should be fine. But that's annoying. We might have to go for Musiala then. Oh, my computer was not doing well there as well. Something didn't like that then. Did you see that? Maybe it was just because it was the first. I'm actually going to do that core affinity thing quickly before it gets a bit weird if it does that. That was odd. We'll go back. Yeah, we should be able to go back. Shouldn't be too bad, but yeah, not great. Right. Muffed it. Yeah. Let me just quickly try and stop that laggy thing happening with a quick fix. Right. That should be better now. Right, let's continue. Right, we've got a loan bid for Jasic. I kind of would sell Jasic, but for the right money. 3 million. I'm going to accept it. I don't really like Jasic anymore, and he's 24, and I think we can replace him with a new left back. So we'll do that. Sometimes in matches, I have a bit of lag, not sure why. I always, when that happens, it's because Football Manager is a weird one that it uses, the way that it uses resources. I go into the core affinity and just take off some of the processors for Football Manager because it doesn't need all of them, and it just then doesn't overload your computer, which is what's happening. Because my computer's good and it shouldn't be being overloaded, but Football Manager is just weird like that and does that. Look at that. Golden Boy, Hans. Wild. We have got good young players at this squad, haven't we? At this club, I should say. Or in this network even. Same, Core Affinity, yeah. If you go to just Win Task Manager and go on Details, and then if you find fm.exe, you'll be able to set the affinity and just take off a few of them. A few of the end ones, basically. Right, it's caught the eye and won it. He has indeed. He's a fine footballer. Oh, yeah, Majic. Is he there now? Is he joined? Not yet. Oh, no, this is Wolves. Of course it is. He has, I think. He is. He's here. This is good. Did he play a game yet? No, not yet. Cool. Off topic, but if you're looking for something awesome to watch, George Foreman died this week in his fight in Africa with Muhammad Ali, known as the Rumble in the Jungle. Yep, it's featured in a documentary called When We Were Kings. Totally awesome. Nice. Yeah, I've seen some documentaries about that before. But yeah, that is good stuff. Oh, I actually haven't got these guys playing in the right position, have I? Training in the right place. There we go. Okay, let's wait a few days or a week or so, and then we will try again for Lamine Yamal, I think. We can also wait, I suppose, for some of those scout reports to come back, which might help. So one thing that's hopefully better optimized for whenever this next game comes out. For sure, yeah. It kind of needs to be. It's a bit weird, isn't it, how it does that? It's not a game that should be as labor intensive, although the new game will be better, but it should be better optimized at the same time, you'd think. If a new game ever comes out. We're not going into that right now, though. Right, I can change... Oh, hello. I can change our expectations, meaning we get a bit of extra transfer budget. No, we don't. We get the same transfer budget, just a bit more wage budget. I mean, I'm going to keep it as top half finish because it's not that great. I was about 50 feet from Ali once. I still feel the Chill's most famous person I've ever been near. That is probably true, yeah. I don't know who mine would be. It's probably like footballers that you've seen play football. I don't know if that counts, though. Like, I've seen Lionel Messi play. Is that the most famous person I've been near? Who's the most famous person you've been near? Chat. And are we counting footballers? You touched James Hetfield. Nice. I hope it was consensual. Oh! Bayer Leverkusen would like to sign Beymon Boroda. Beyond. What do you think? First of all, I kind of feel like we can get a bit more money for him. However, for the storyline, would you like to go to Bayer Leverkusen? Sven-Goran Eriksson, nice. Gave Neil Warnock lunch the other week. That's very cool. I've been in Shaka Hislop's house. That is the type of content that I'm looking for here. Right there. I stood less than a meter away from Edu and pointed to his face and said his name out loud. You played it cool then. Kept it calm. Nice. I kind of did a similar thing to John Barnes at an airport once. I was with my dad, who, again, we know. Actually, he is one of the 5 players. Maybe that's why he knew who he was. One of the 5 players that he knew. I was like, it's John Barnes. You met Archbishop Desmond Tutu, weirdly. That is... Again, this is the type... That is the content that I'm talking about. Right there. Almost got run over by Wenger. Nice. How you doing? Sorry, no, welcome in, buddy. Not even in a church or anything. So what's going on? You shook Balotelli's hand in a Milan airport. Very good. Could I see the Leverkusen squad? Sure. Would you like to... Are you trying to decide whether you'd get... Brendan Rodgers is the manager. Why? That's the Leverkusen squad currently. You'd be up against Paul Wanner, who famously played for us. You played cricket against Joe Hart. He was annoyingly good as well. Yeah, these sports people are good at all sports. It's annoying, isn't it? Brendan, yeah. I've been to a wedding with John Barnes' daughter. Couldn't help ask her about her dad, of course. You have to. You'd have to, wouldn't you? Got given an award by Bear Grylls. Pringle, you've lived a weird life. We are maintaining the pure Clate spirit right now. No, what is happening is, this is why you're here. This is why you're here every time we stream. It's because you and I, chat, we are one. We are one of the same. All of us. Nah, reject. Don't think I'd play it. Okay. My friend is married to Sam, but I might accept it anyway. Out of spite. No, I'll reject it. We'll see if we can get more money. Justin Barr. The wife. When she asks you why have you not come home yet. Is he going to be good? We've got a buyback of 7 million. Gives us a mil. All right. You've made that bigger. That's annoying. I'm going to accept it because we can always buy him back and we get 50% of the profit anyway. So even that money, some of it comes back to us anyway. Bear Grylls is super niche and I like it. Is it more niche than Archbishop Desmond Tutu? Because I feel like that might be about as niche as we're going to get here. All right. Who's the most niche, obscure celebrity that you've met? Let's go with that, because I feel like that's going to bring some good answers. And this is where Pringle's like, Archbishop Desmond Tutu. You saw Lewis Duncan Chiquitos once. He made his dad pay the bill. Good. I met 7'4" NBA and Mark Eaton when I was 12. Huge. Huge moment, or just because he was huge? Chaz says, my old childhood next door neighbour used to baby his kids when he played for Portsmouth. So they babysit his kids when they play for Portsmouth. So he invited me around to meet him. I told him he couldn't save penalties. He let one in the week prior. He's a top guy. Also got a Christmas card from Linvoy Primus. You're living your best life. Will from In Between is outside a train station. I had dinner with Steven Seagal. That's not obscure. That's like a Hollywood A-lister, Zuvich. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is from the same town as me, so probably him. Nice. Very nice. I as famously, I sold a bottle of water to Richard Hammond. Famously. The drummer from Block Party came to my house and played my drum kit. That is cool. I like how you have not given his name there, James. He's just the drummer from Block Party. You saw Benji once from afar. I'm not letting you have that. He is not a celebrity. Wilfred Bunny cut me up in Stoke in a nice Mercedes. Come on, Wilfred Bunny. I walked past Masood from EastEnders in a marble factory. So, what? A lot to unpack there. Sally Gunnell and Steve Cram just says Zero Wolf. Very good. Gabby Logan was behind me in an escalator. Nice. Don Cheadle blew me off when I tried to approach him with a question at a party. That means something very different here, gambling. To be fair, I said Matt Tong played my drum kit. It would mean nothing. Very true. Very, very true. Give us 60 million and you can take Asta Vranks. 60 million is this is becoming quite a good offer, actually, chat. 56 mil for Asta Vranks. I think I'm going to say no. He's one of our own. But they have offered 60 million there. Also, Pato Banton nearly ran me over back in the 90s. Okay. Okay. You wouldn't. There you go. Luke would have known. Luke would have known. That's quite a big bid. The A in Julius Bar could be spoken like air in fair. Julius Bear. I'm selling him anyway. It's not really worth it, Mixman. I say both, sign both. Okay, Ollie, welcome in. Well, I messed up Bear, yeah. I messed up the... you could have just say Bear rhymes with fair, and that would have been a lot easier for me to work out, but thank you. Timothy Spall and Helen Bonham Carter and Natalia Tenner in my pub I worked at, they were semi-regulars. That's very cool. Again, those are big names. I went past a known Romanian band lead singer in it as he was going towards the stage to get ready to perform in my local town. It was ages ago, missed opportunity. Nice. Again, so famous that just don't give any names there. Who knew we share a well-cultured community? We really do, don't we? We really do. I'm now interested about the giving water to Richard Hammond story. No, I worked in a petrol station. He bought some water and some petrol. That's it. He lives in Ledbury, like right around the corner from where I grew up. It's not that interesting. I did meet Wagner off of X Factor. That's true. There's a fantastic photo of me and Wagner. I think I'm going to say no. He's our right back. I like him. What's he upset about? Wants to leave due to the interest shown in him. Oh, he wants to go. But he's been here from the beginning. He's actually doing quite well this year. It was actually, yeah. What's the challenge? Famous people you've met. Most obscure people that you've met, yeah. We went for most famous before, and then it's just we've switched it up to most obscure. I would sell you for 15 mil. Diaz, backup keeper. We need him. We're getting some interesting players here. There could be a thing where we sell a couple and buy a couple. Right, Justin Bear might be off. I guess not bother with that. Robson Green, your local chippy. Is Robson Green from Newcastle? I feel like he is, actually. That kind of makes sense. Right. This is just re-registering, right? Yeah, we haven't got any new players, so I don't need to do that. Okay, Windows officially open. How long until... Right, he's got the flu already. That's excellent. How long until I can approach Yamal again? It was the 30th when we mixed up Hexameria. Yeah, makes sense then. Right, you're training terribly. So are you, but you're going to get sold anyway in a minute. Ollie! X55 from Ollie. Chat, do some sub boards. One of the goats as well. At 55 months. What a man. What a man. Appreciate you, Ollie. Right. Hato's training well. I just love subscribing. You do. Can't believe 54 of those months were Prime as well. Wild. Well, they were free. You weren't even paying for 54 of those months. Crazy. Crazy, really. For a mod to behave like that. All right, Archie Gray, well done. All right, I'm bored of doing those now. Let's go. Is it usually about a week until they'll talk again? I need to know that this... Ollie and I are at separate ends of the sub-spectrum. In what way? First 6 months for Leone. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm joking about. Nwaneri's got recalled. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Annoyingly, he played loads. It's just we didn't play him in central midfield. So, the amount we've paid you. Oh, very true. This is true. So, he's been recalled, which I did expect to happen. It does give us more wages. Do we need to be looking for somebody to come in? Maybe a new loan? Or maybe if there's a cheap player? Cheap young player, basically. What was I looking at here? I was looking at goalkeepers, apparently. Let's look at age 21, can play right wing, I suppose. They need to be super cheap. Matisse Lambourd. Lenny's right there, look. Happy Mother's Day, Clates. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Brantst. Appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there as well. Agreed. We should be paying Leone, to be fair. This is true. I hope the loan clause of playing in a certain position is deleted from Next FM. Yeah, I agree. Or like at least a little bit more negotiable. Like you actually can't sign players on loan unless you promise them a position. And then how like unlikely is that? It's not just position, it's role as well, isn't it? Like I understand why the club wants you to play them in the right role for their development. But I think it has to be a little bit more like surely you should just be able to pay a little bit more money and then they will get rid of it, which just it isn't dynamic or negotiable enough, is it? It's not malleable enough in game. Also, this is the second time this week that I have left YouTube on in the background, and the video you did the player video with Omega Luke has ended up coming on. Interesting, because that sometimes happens. Remember last time where people said it was that random stream that went to like 100k views, and people were like, it's always the one that comes on after videos. That's interesting. Because hopefully that means that video goes to the moon because it keeps getting recommended at the end of videos. Let's see if it actually has got like... Because I had a few comments on it recently. So maybe it's just been pushed into the algorithm again randomly. Because it was ages ago now. That was in 7 months. It's gone to 100k. So I think it actually has had a bit of a push. Because I think that was on like 80 last time I looked. How many views has that had in the last month? Last 7 days, it's only had 1,000 views in the last 7 days, but 5,000 in the last 28 days, and it's quite old. Interesting. I'll keep an eye on that. Can you make a multiplayer save, a single player save? Yeah. You just play it like a single player save, right? Lassie? I think so. I've never really tried. Been following you on YouTube for ages. Glad to see you blowing up. Thank you, Luke. A lot of time and effort, but yes, it's going well at the moment. Yeah, they're one and the same. Yeah, did a vid with Luke. When was it? I think I missed that vid. It was ages ago. I've done a few videos with Luke, to be fair, but it was in. Can I tell you on here? 8th of August 2024. If you want to go find it, type in we created ourselves as midfielders in FM24 versus Omega Luke. You'll find it then. They'd be nice if they said this is your last chance, one more game out of position, they are being recalled. Yeah, and instead of being like really angry about it, say they could like you could have even more of a conversation about it, couldn't you? See, where they could come and talk to you, going, "We really are thinking about recalling him. Is there anything you can do?" And you could be like, "Oh, how about we renegotiate the terms and we'll pay you more money to use him in this role. Otherwise, you can recall him," type of thing. It's just one of those, isn't it? They kind of do that, but yeah, it's just the way that it's implemented isn't very good, is it? It's one of those. You just can't do single to online, I believe, but on the same PC, you defo can do multiplayer. Yeah, there you go. Right. Any of these players stand out as somebody we could bring in cheap? Not really. I was going to say him, but we've already got him. Magical Waffles back, everybody, with 26 months. Get in. Hello, hello. 1 month to my age. Well, you're 27 months old. That explains a lot. No, thank you very much for the 26 months. Appreciate you. Has Lenny played any games yet? Let's check. Nope. Nope. No games from Lenny. Who, by the way, he's out with Kat for a walk. He's not here. Otherwise, I definitely would, you know, get him in the stream. When he comes back, so I don't know if... When Kat comes to pick me up at about 1:45, I will need to finish a little bit early today. I'll see if he can come running in. Brad! How you doing? Crying face emoji, RIP Guangzhou. Guangzhou is how you say it, or something like that, I think is closest. Yeah, love the youth only save and already looking forward to the Pentagon save. Yes, I'm really enjoying playing the Pentagon save. There is, oh, this is a good idea. We could sign this guy for relatively cheap. Crying face emoji. Thank you very much for the 21 months, though, is what I should say, Brad. Thank you, appreciate it. Sounds are loud today, are they? Let me see if that's better. I know how to test it now as well. Can you see, is this a bit quieter? Oh no, it's up there. Is it doubled? Did they sound okay? Guangzhou getting such a good takeover was sort of luck. Oh, for sure it was sort of luck, yeah. I'm like, what? There was like, that same takeover was like being reported, taken away. It was like Tycoon, taken away. Can't hear you talking when it goes off. Wasn't doubled. Yeah, it's because it's just louder. John, I can turn it. I've turned it down a bit. Wasn't doubled, but I'll turn it down a bit. Long. I mean, to be fair, I don't stream loads, which is probably why. Thank you for the feedback on that, though. Is this better this time? Let me know. Is that better sounding? Hopefully. I've been far too into your YouTube videos. Not far too. No. That's perfect. That's perfect. Spot on now. Perfect. You need to be well into them. I might go for this guy because he's a good young player IRL. I don't think he'll ever quite make it, but as a replacement for Nwaneri, I think it kind of makes sense. Before he ends up going to City or something like that. They want they want a bit much. 24 to 29. Can we loan him? No. We've got 8. If anything, you're not into them enough. Watch them more. I couldn't agree more. It's Robot Lady that drowned you out. Okay, fair enough. Got you. We can keep working on that. Sheeping! How you doing? Thank you for the 22 months. Welcome in. I hope you're good. Right, press. I don't think we can afford him. If we sell somebody else, maybe. We'll probably get away with not having a right winger. How much is Guilherme? Too expensive. These are the good guys. They're just expensive. Caden Young. He is quite young. He's actually 21. He's not that young. 12 to... What? Abdul Julien. Let's get a scout report on you. For cheap, he could be a replacement. Lenny looks better than Prestiani. He does, but I'm not signing Lenny. That's the problem. Also, Lenny's going to cost 69 million. I'm not paying that. We could get Justin Bear, who actually looks like he might be quite good. He's made this list. Rondo. Nice. Yeah, good. Is this guy going to be good? Unambitious. He's probably not going to make it to his potential, even if he does have high potential, I reckon. Tyler Dibbling. He costs 110 million. Kim Wong-il. He looks quite good. Wolves have signed quite a few South Koreans in, over the years, haven't they? He'd cost 9 to 11 million. A lot of potential. Let's get a scout report on him as well. Anyway, I think it's... I want to go... They're still going to reject it now, aren't they? When can I go back? Oh, look! Oh, my word. Yeah, we're not getting Musiala. PSG have just made a bid of 93 million. Who's on the interested on loan list? Yeah, we could have a look at that, actually, couldn't we? Not sure we're allowed to sign Bears. Humans only, I think it said in the registration rules. I'd argue it doesn't say that in the registration rules. And because of that, I think they're fair game. Bear game. 99 million. Yeah, that is good news. He is out of the Bundesliga. True, true, true. Oh, also, we must be at the date where Corinthians are officially actually in the game and the league is now loaded. John's Corinthians team is now a viable place to send people on loan. This is the team. They've got Diego Carlos, Donnelly in goal. He's got very strong eyebrows, does Donnelly. Tormena, Catcher, Charles, Hector, Giovanni. No wingers, don't need them. Go on, John. Flipping out, he's a nuts player. What? Musiala. Shocking. We know they accept 99 million, though. That's also true. We don't have 99 million, though, is the problem. Go on, John. How are they doing? They are 8th. It hasn't started yet. How are they predicted? Predicted 4th. I really want to get the kits to work, but I can't. It just does. They don't work. Like, I've managed to change all of our lovely kits, look, but I've changed their colour to green, but I can't get proper kits in there. Are you managing like the current clubs? Are they slightly more of a distant partner? More of a distant partner. I'm going to let... Well, at least while John is there as a non-human controlled manager, they're going to be a distant partner that we can send some loans to. Basically, is my idea. What a strange career he's had. Leipzig to Paderborn to Corinthians. Oh, look! They got knocked out by Boca Juniors in the Copa Libertadores. Boca Juniors won it. Oh, they won the second leg 3-1 as well. They almost had the comeback there as well. And mop up their youth intakes. Exactly. Definitely, we've got the youth intakes. Like, we'll be taking their players once they get good players in. In fact, should we have a big scout of them? Do I have knowledge of their players? No. We should probably scout their entire under 18, shouldn't we? In case any of them are good. As well as maybe even their reserves if they're young. Let's get those scouted too. Is it an ID thing or another one of those things that's broke because you're already in the save? I think it's that. I think it's the broke because we're already in the save. And I just don't know if there is an answer. It's a real shame because it looks crap. Let's get these two who are in the first team at 18 scouted as well. But yeah, probably more like a distant partner, but we will be keeping an eye on them. Can I actually follow them with Wolfsburg? Oh, they've changed. The names have all changed. That's why we're no longer spineless Wolfsburg, or are we? What's changed? We're now VFL Wolfsburg again. We were... Did you break it? I haven't done anything. Yeah, custom Brazil kits break on update 2, I think. I think that's what's happened. Was there an update? Did I change it for a YouTube save? No. I played this yesterday and it was fine. Because that's... The stadium stayed and that was broken before. In the past where I added leagues like this, a bit later in the save, I've noticed mental new gens get added to fill out squads. Might be worth setting up a few scouting things. Yeah, they do at like 24 and they're amazing, aren't they? That was broken and now that's... Are Wolves fixed? Wolves are just Wolves. But now we might be able to change them. But no, Spineless Molyneux's back. That wasn't there either. Maybe it's inverted. That wasn't working before and now it is. I don't get it. Like, I know how it all works, but it should have been working before and it wasn't. Now it wasn't, now it is. But we're back to Wolfsburg. It's not the end of the world because we know what they are, don't we? It doesn't make sense, does it? Congrats on the recent YouTube view numbers and the impending 100k. Sheepin, thank you, buddy. We're actually very close. If we have a look, 99,307. We're 693 subs away, which is a bit wild from 100k. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the save or the game. It's weird. It's broken. Is this stadium? That stadium's fine. The kits are all fine. It's just changed the names again. Getting lad, love you, man. Love you too, Wagwan. That's a lot of accounts to make. It is, isn't it? If you could all get on with it. If you all do 5 new accounts right now. No, that's kind of... No, we shouldn't do that. What a first-time chatter. That's an amazing first-time chat. Fully agree. Right, we're playing Barrow. I should do a little bit of a I should actually just do a rotated squad here, shouldn't I? Play Barrow away in the FA Cup. Don't want to go out, but I do want to give some game time to some of our other players. So, let's do... Oh, I was going to sell Mailer, wasn't I? I might do that. Mailer out of there, and Naipan's a bit tired. I'm going to play him anyway. Gittins, Schlotto, maybe final game for you. Is there anyone on this bench that I really want to play? I kind of want to take some of these. Do we have youngsters that are good? What other youngsters do we even have? I need to sell this guy as well. Get out of my club, please. Anyone, take him. He's on big wages. He's on 87k a week. Anyone, buy him. Any money. Most of these are ineligible anyway. So no. I need to sell this guy as well. Are you here? Can we sell you without you knowing? Yeah. What's for lunch today? We're going out for lunch. Cats, family for Mother's Day. So that's why I've got to finish a bit early. We're going out for, I'm hoping it's going to be a roast. I have been to this place before and we did have a roast there. They also, at this place, oh, it might be back because we are approaching that time of year. They had a Terry's chocolate orange bread and butter pudding for Easter. And it was glorious. So I'm hoping they have that again. That looks like a rubbish team, but hopefully it wins. Let's play. I'm making chicken leek and bacon pie. Pics to follow in the Discord, no doubt. Sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds banging. It was so good. I actually, last time, we were heading back down to London immediately after having the roast at this place. And we had to get back for a certain time. So I got that bread and butter pudding to go and sat in the car whilst Kat drove so that I could eat the chocolate orange bread and butter pudding with custard. The custard came in a coffee cup to take away, so I could quite literally drink it like that. God, I missed a roast. Probably the thing I miss most about living abroad. Where do you live, Long London? Or Long LDN, I should say. That's cool. I love custard. Yeah, it was good. Living your best life. Also, I was watching Liverpool. It was Liverpool-Brentford. I was watching that on my phone, drinking my custard, eating my bread and butter pudding. What a life, honestly. Lenny in the back going, rah, 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 rah. Cat driving. I had my headphones in. Perfect. Right. We've also got an Alpenliga game against Serviette. I know that's not their name. Who shall I play? Annoyingly, we can't play our strikers. Gruber needs a rest as well still. We'll bring you in. Zimas can go on the bench. Malaysia. Very cool. That sounds like a stunning way to spend a Sunday afternoon. It does, doesn't it? It does. Did I rotate this team or something? Can I just do a quick pick for now? We'll go from there. Zimas and Langer get the nod. I think I want to play Gruber even though he's a bit tired. We'll also take Mateta off the bench for Tomas Obregon. Mikic is fantastic. You don't play left back because Soler does. You two are good. You are good. That's fine. Have you fixed the sounds? Can we get a Lenny noise? No. I haven't fixed the sounds. But it is Servette if pronounced English. Yeah, no, I said Serviette. It was a joke, innit? Chauffeur driven, catered, the life of a big time YouTuber. Yeah, I wasn't even full time then. So it's only going to get worse now. Right, I'm going to instant result this one as well so we can get back to Yamal stuff. It's Clayton. Of course he hasn't. I have fixed the sounds of the alerts though, thank you very much. Which I bet you didn't expect me to do. I may have fixed it by just closing it and opening it again and it was fine. But still. Oh, Leone. Leone. You've got a bid from Arsenal for you. You're incredibly interested. However, I actually think you're going to be really good. So I don't think we should do this. Well, it's your job. That is literally true, actually. Yeah, that is true. I won't play. Yeah. The annoying thing is, you would play if you went to Wolfsberger, but you won't go there. Definitely worth more anyway. Let's just see if they'll offer 20. I wonder if you'll go there now. Should I try and see if you'll move to... Oh, look. I can move you to Corinthians now. Why can't I move from Wolfsburg to Wolves? Apparently I can't. Would I go Wolfsberger? Yeah, I don't know if you'd play, but we can try. Marilyn Monroe. You just ordered a chicken rendang nasi lemak for dinner. It costs £4 including delivery. That's wild, isn't it? Wolves being the senior team. I guess so, yeah. You've broken something. I don't think that was ever there. And obviously it doesn't matter because I can actually do it manually anyway. But I don't think... I feel like that wasn't actually ever there. We've got another bid for Justin Bear. That bid's a lot better. 525k. Give us 2.5 mil with a buyback of 10. Fair enough. Regular starter. Yeah, you can go if you're going to be a regular starter. That's fine. Would Leone start for Corinthians? She won't go there. She would, definitely. But she wasn't interested in even Wolfsberger. So I doubt you'd be interested to go to Corinthians. Although we can try, can't we? Is there anyone else that I can send to Corinthians now, maybe? We could do Palmquist. They might be too young. They probably are, aren't they? Maybe if we go to our B team. Now, like, Bayman Baroda could go there. Ben Starda. Have we still got him? Well, we've got so many grayed out players. Can we just get rid of the grayed out players, please? What about a Corinthians move? Mycon, yeah, that's true. Clay's refusing the broken things allegations with a simple, it wasn't me. Yeah, true. Exactly. Exactly. Can I just go on holiday to Brazil? Yeah. Let's see if Bayman Baroda would go there. Also, it tells you if he'd play, right? He cannot move outside the Brazilian transfer window. Oh, the Brazilian transfer window is not ideal for us either, is it? That's going to be a problem. Unless we line it up now. Like, I could do... I can't, can I? Because I'm not in charge of them. When does their window overlap with ours? Brazil, Serie A. Will that find me it? No. There we go. Their transfer window is... Okay, there is so... Okay, 11th of January, we can try it then. It opens on the 11th of Jan. It does overlap a little bit till March. And in the summer, it does overlap as well. So it's not too bad. That's good. Okay, so on the 11th, we can try and do that. Can't you just send an offer from Wolves to any of the other clubs you're managing for a quid and just accept it? Yes. We can absolutely do that. Which is why that doesn't matter that I can't do it on the affiliates thing. We've won 4-0. Gruber scores twice. Mastantuono and Mora. Did Gruber get taken off? Hopefully he did. 72. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, we've won another game. We are smashing it in the league there. Did we beat Barrow? Yes. Rodriguez, Naipan, Bino Gittens. Lovely. Sebastian Ellie is going to go out on loan. Here's the scout reports on these players, by the way. Extremely interested, Paulo Escobar. Interesting. If Yamal doesn't work, we could do that. Can we do both? Could we do both? He wants tiny wages. Very interested in a loan as well. When can you go back for Yamal? Well, it was on the 31st. It's only been 3 days. Musiala, extremely doubtful, would want 300 to 400k. I don't think we do that. And also, what they want is 99 million to 122. I just don't think we can afford that. What about... Oh, I wonder if it'll tell us if Yamal is interested now. Because I think I just re-scouted him, didn't I? Wasinski is Does have good potential. 18 million. Adingra. Oh, he's free. Adingra on a free. We should do that for Wolfsberger. He's the one I wanted him for anyway. Adams Adingra. I did not realise he was going on a free. Will he join? No. We should sign him for Wolfsburg and then move him then, shouldn't we? Because he said he was interested in that, right? Very interested. Yeah, let's do that. Greetings from Milan. Very nice. Sat on holiday outside a restaurant waiting for carbonara. Lovely stuff. What time is it there? Is it an hour ahead? I assume it is, right? Wonder how much he will cost to buy now. Defo sign in there. Get him somewhere. Yeah, exactly. We could do Wolves. No, I think Wolfsberg makes sense. Let's do... What? Oh, he's keeping his options open. I could try and sign him now. 120k to 8 million. Sign and trade him as a DM. Yeah, I agree. An hour ahead. Going to San Siro tonight. Very nice. Is there a vid on YouTube somewhere that on what the context of this save is? Feeling a little lost here. If you do exclamation mark, someone will do the someone will do the command for you. There you go. It explains it in that there because that's understandable. Long. There you go. I think we sign him and then loan him because he's very good. Even if it is 8 million, and then we'll loan him. Let's do this. We'll do a couple of little installments to make it about 8 million. There you go. Is that preview thing new? Is that preview thing new? What does that mean? That preview thing. This. As in like the report. The report is new, yeah. I've only just scouted him now, yeah. Oh, in the chat. In chat. I don't know what, I can't see a preview thing, but yeah, I assume so. Don't know. Bouchler, 58 million, but very good. Oh, this guy. Dubious interest. They do think he's got good potential, which is what I was hoping for. Could improve a lot. He's already decent Bundesliga. I'm in chat and I don't even know. I have no idea. No, not a clue. Might be a mobile thing. This guy might be the business. He's only on £475 a week. What did he want in wages? 17k. Would be expensive now, but I honestly think he might be really good in the future. If we've got the money left over from Yamal and Adingra, I feel like we should maybe do that. The Spinus command comes up with a preview of the clip explaining pilot. Oh, does it? On this, it doesn't. That's cool. Okay. Alex Galan. Not as good. Fine. Schneider. Cheap. Does have good potential. Slight interest. He's the one that... He's the right back one. I kind of think these are all good. Yamal. Interested. Okay. Oh, my word. No! His value's gone up. Why? This happened last time. I can offer that again, but they're going to reject it. Why is his value gone up? We've messed it up. But they did this last time. He signed a new contract just randomly in the middle. But why is his value just randomly gone up? You created a market. No one else wants him. No one else is interested. And now they also... This is another broken thing. I now cannot offer more money. That agent ruined everything. I think I also did. But still, I don't know why they didn't... He immediately rejected it. Game finally registered the new contract. Don't think so. The value of the player is determined by the demand for him. It's not though, is it? That's not true. This is annoying because I actually can't offer more because of the last offer. I can only offer that amount. So if I wanted to sign him and wanted to pay more, the game's now not letting me. Which is cool. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what happens. Maybe at the end of the season we can sign him. Who else? All right, they've accepted the Adingra bid. That's good. Let's get him signed. 3-year deal. That's all fine. Can I add an optional without messing everything up? 15k, done. It is a valid economics theory. Yeah. It's got nothing to do with the game though, has it, Reese? Because that's literally not how the game works. The value of the player is determined by a council of elders referenced in the Book of Values. Yeah. Real world economics doesn't work in FM, otherwise the world record transfer fees will be broken every few years. Exactly. Yeah. It's such a weird thing to say. Well, actually, the value of a play... We're playing a game of Football Manager. It's not necessary. It's not... It doesn't make a difference, does it? Yeah, also, that makes no... It also doesn't even make sense. There is no extra demand for him. They accepted a bid from us. There's no extra demand for him. Why would his value go up? Your economics doesn't even make sense. It's fine. I'm fine. You don't need to apologise. I'm only joking. You're all good. They're trying to fleece you. Yeah, they are. That is probably what's happening. That's actually quite a good bid. Leipzig trying to sign Onyeka. What did I sign him for? 3.9 mil. He's not amazing. How nice does that look, by the way? How not like that's actually really cool. I've broken lots of things, but the kits in behind, like the graphics of the kits at Wolfsberger now, they look really cool, don't they? Like it matches this look with the green on it. That is cool. Annoyingly, they're now just called Wolfsberger though. Can you check the Bank of England interest rate in game? That might be a fact. It could be, couldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I need to get Pav to try and fix this. That is true. That is true. I don't know. But also, it's probably my config settings. I'll have a go at it at some point, I'm sure. Because to be fair, that is one thing that I will try and fix because it annoys me so much. It's like I spent about 6 hours doing all of the new kits and changing the colours and making it all look nice. And then I think that's probably broken it somewhere. Even though since doing that, it's been fine. I don't know. 2.3, then 3.1. It's a guaranteed. What's it guaranteed? Annoyingly, they get 40% of the profit on this, so I think they will get some money. Take the one gamer playing for... Where's he from? Germany. He's not going to play for Germany, so take 2 million off. It's about 9 million. Maybe it'll be fixed when you restart the game. It might be, yeah. Who knows? How's it going, people? How you doing, Hub? What do we do? Do I accept this to try and... I'm going to accept it. I think it's a fair offer. I might offer him out for 10. No, it's a bit much. For 8 and just see if we get another bid somewhere else. I want a more upfront offer. Yeah, I think I'm going to accept it. I might not fully let it go through, but I think I'll accept that and see if we get any more bids for him, I reckon. 6.5 after the 40%. Okay. It's not great, is it? It's not great. I wonder... Ooh. Shall we try and be sneaky, chat? Shall we try and create an auction for him so that Leipzig come back with a better bid? Because if I make a bid from Wolves of 8 million up front, I don't know why I've locked it. Is this a charge? If we do 8 million up front and then reject, accept that. Oh, PSG have just offered 8.75. Forget about it. Forget about it. I need to go and change that Wolves one. It's a huge charge. Is it? I'll accept that one. They've actually offered good money. And then we reject that. Then we offer back for 10. I'm actually going to transfer this now and get this to happen. We are strict but fair. Wolves now need to cancel their bid. I'm not Wolves, apparently. Wolves now need to cancel their bid because that's not high enough. Can I change it? No. Withdraw that offer. I mean, I could offer a bit more again, though, couldn't I? No. What just happened there? Make a bid. If I offer the 10, brother's doing fake bids to drive up the price and is asking, is this a charge? Yeah, but it hasn't gone through yet. Is that a charge? Yeah, no, you might be right. They're not fake. How do you know they're fake? They are. You are right. But how can they prove that? Okay, no, do you know what? It is a charge. You're right. Right, Jasic has gone for 3 mil. We do need to sign a replacement there as well. Leverkusen trial. Get out of here. Get out of here. Right, Wolfsburg. Let's continue. Did I get rid of the Leipzig one? Oh, God, I'm losing track of all of my dodgy... Loads of bids! They're all in, including Wolves. It's an auction. Right, let's accept from Leipzig. This is market manipulation. I don't think I'm actually making... It is. I'm getting myself charges here. And I don't think I'm actually even... I'm not even sure I'm even affecting anything. If you know what I mean. Because they bid anyway. I really don't need to be getting these charges. Let's offer for 12. The Wolf of Wolves. The Wolf of Wolves Street. The Wolf of... Because of wolves. And the wolf thing. It sort of works. Right, I've offered out for 12. Yashin's got more wages. Okay, we've got bids there. Onyeka, Leipzig accepted. Offered out for 12. That's correct. Have we heard back from Yamal yet? I don't think we have we? Sahovic is going to go out on loan. That's fine. Jasic sold. Did we get money for that? 45k. Very nice. I love the idea of an auction house with Francis stood on stage and Clates with a fake moustache and glasses just outbidding everyone. The fact that I'm actually even not outbidding everybody. I'm trying to manipulate the market and not even doing anything. No one's even noticing because I'm not doing it well enough. Some people are watching going, is he doing... What's he doing? Right. Onyeka decision. They've accepted that bid. Where's my Yamal decision, please? You accepted it before. Can you accept it again? Right, they've rejected that. I suppose I should do... Inter have offered the 12. They've done the 12. Okay. What's this? Isaiah Jones, he wants to talk about his current asking price. What's the matter? Asking too much for you? You can go for literally nothing, mate. How's that? Knob. I don't think I need to get involved again now, do I? I think it's working on its own. I'll get involved if it comes to a point where nothing's happening. But Inter have offered 12 million now. At this point, I let him go for free. Absolutely. Let's reject that. Onyeka gets offered out for 14. Maybe fake a bid for Jones. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. This is a... I don't know if that's going to help, but I've offered. Bellio. That's fun. What do I do with it? Do I reject it? If I accept it and then offer him out again, do you reckon other teams come in? This reminds me of the Grand Tour episode where Clarkson makes a car called the Excellent, then to try and get more money for it, he just starts bidding on it himself. Accept and offer out. Yeah. Are we money laundering? Not sure it's money laundering. Manipulating trading markets. Definitely. Definitely. I don't really want to accidentally sign him. Right, they've rejected our Yamal bid and I can offer more. Chat, do I offer more? This is a serious thing to talk about now. Now, very, very annoyingly, his price has just gone up massively. But do I just buy him for more anyway? I think the answer is probably yes. It's going to have to be about 100 million, which is a lot, but it is Lamine Yamal. So if we do like 15 here, 15 here, 15 here, what's that, 75? He's usually way more than that. The fact that we can actually get him is kind of cool. We'll just manipulate some markets, won't we? What's this? We kind of need to go... Because we're going in installments, you kind of have to always go quite towards the end of their value, don't you? It's going to want an important player on thrice the previous wages. Well, the wages on the report didn't say that they were higher, but probably. You can double your money if it comes in. If you change it to percentage of the next sale, you get them for cheap, but yeah. But you then have to pay percentage of the next sale, which I might do anyway now. But the fact is, before they accepted it on that, that's why. Ren. They accepted 50 million for him before, which is cool. Let's try 10. My word. They've asked for 150 mil. This is just a plain annoying. Throw in a friendly. We can throw in a friendly. Have you checked to see if he signed a new contract? He shouldn't have done. And they wouldn't talk to us if he just had. No, he hasn't. That was back in the summer, look. Yeah, I get what you mean, Ollie. We went right at the asking price, but maybe if we go lower. 98 mil. We're getting closer. What can I add also? If we get 25%, we can give them 40 now. It's expensive, this, isn't it? Where's music gone? I can hear music. Very quiet. I'll turn it up a bit. Clubs seem to change how much they want once the window opens. Is that it then? That might have been it. Was the 50 mil? Yeah, it was before. It was right on the end, right at the end of December. 100 million for Lamine Yamal. It's basically double what we offered before, and they accepted. And then I messed up the contract / the agent was a knob. But it is Lamine Yamal at 20. For 40 million now, which is very affordable. Let's see what he wants in wages. I'll probably mess up that as well, but I think that's all right. I mean, it's ridiculous. He doesn't want to do it anyway. What do you mean? I just got a scout report. Right, so this scout report came in after transfer interest. Interested. This report came on the 2nd. Yesterday. My scout told me that he is interested. And yet, now I speak to him, he's like, I don't want to talk to you. We had a deal before. I have to wait another week. Sack the scout for lying. That's my problem. Obviously, that makes sense, but you just lied to me. Actions. What can I do here? Declare as top target. He's got wind of the charges, maybe. It's only been 4 days. Yeah, but yesterday on a scout report, he said he is interested. That's the annoying thing. Right, I guess they should accept the same bid, but they might not now. We're going to have to actually offer a wage. We have to offer him. I'm going to have to offer him a really big wage here. Despite, I really don't want to sign him. This guy's an idiot. Isaiah Jones wants 70k a week. What's wrong with him? He loves charges. Yeah, exactly. He's not going to say no because of that, is he? I'll give you a minimum fee release of £0. There we go. Just so that I'm trying to do dodgy markets. Don't accidentally sign him, though. Don't accidentally sign him. That's what I need to not do. Heads up about Fraser. I don't know who that is. Who's Nathan Fraser? I'm not giving you a new contract, mate. Absolutely not. I don't know who you are. Don't look at me like that. Offer him out for less, yeah. Offer this guy out for quite literally nothing. Goodbye. Offer out Isaiah Jones for 500k. And I wouldn't have offered the contract, to be honest. If I didn't offer the contract, there's no bid out there. I can withdraw it, can't I? But right, we've accepted the bid. They know that, but isn't interested in talking to us. Right, I might withdraw the contract in case he quickly signs. No, it's just I don't stream that often, Village. Or maybe I am. That'd be good, wouldn't it? How you doing, Village? Thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate you. Right, we've got a new bid, but it's not as good from Rapid Vienna. This might be where I need to do some manipulating trading markets again, because nobody came in with the £14 million bid. So let's first of all cancel that, because I really don't want to sign him. And what's that bid like? Let's have a look at it. It's not terrible. Maybe if I do this. They've offered 14 mil all in. I think we just keep going with the auction, to be honest. Let's offer him out for 13. See if anyone comes back. If nobody does, I might offer 13 and see what happens. Yeah, we want the money up front, don't we? Right. So I need to wait until about the 7th, right? And then Yamal might talk to me again. Bargie's back. We got 40% of that. We've got 230k for this guy. Never heard of him. Nice. We've got some money. Bargie's now ill. Excellent. Oh, wow. Wolves are back in for him. Yeah. 12.5 if no offer, then manipulate. It's just, I don't know if the manipulating works. If I offer 12.5 or 13 with Wolves, do the other teams actually come back or not? Do Inter come back? I'm not sure. Or because it's like, I don't know. They should, but yeah, I'm not sure either. Who's this guy? Does he play for me? I'm finding about so many players that I don't know exist. You can have him. Yeah, I'll pay 100 quid. 12 million is probably a good price. It is for sure. Yeah, 12 million up front like that is a good price. Right, no bids for them. Echeverry now costs 48 million. So that's gone up massively because the window's opened. That's, yeah, interesting. YouTube playing in the background update. It's now playing the first Berwick Rangers video. Okay, nice. It's doing, they're not bad. Not bad playlist it's putting on. Right, who do we get in the FA Cup? QPR. Excellent. Right, it doesn't look like we're getting any more bids, does it? If we're being honest. It's now the 5th. Get to the 11th and we can send some people to Corinthians as well, can't we? Adingra set to sign. Happy days. We have made a signing. He joins. Not yet. He doesn't join until October of this year. Fun. Loaner bid for you. We don't want him to go. He's our backup keeper. Abacasilla's now injured. Oh, he's not. He's got a cold. We'll send him home. Right, add him. He does join. He doesn't start his contract until then. He's on a pre-contract now, I assume. Yeah, okay. So he does join. That's different then. Fair enough. Weird he's joining outside. That makes more sense now, Ollie, doesn't it? He does join. He just doesn't start his proper contract until December. That makes a lot more sense. It does make sense now, exactly. Let's get you... I won't need to register you, will I? He's also not in the first team. Okay, Adam Zadingra can play in the under-19. Look at that value. Pro contract starts. Yes, that's his birthday. His value's pretty high. Soon as he is old enough, we'll get him to Wolfsberger. Lovely. Backup keeper's twisted his ankle. Sultani's also injured himself after a fall. What is he falling? Train him at DM. Good point. I will do that next time I go on there. That bid rejected. Let me go back to Wolfsburg. This is Wolfsberg. Right, scouting finished on a load of people. Adingra needs to play as a DM. Defensive midfielder support. Good. Hopefully he can beef up in the gym a little bit. Marking him. He's actually going to be all right there, I think. He's quite well suited to it. What are these scout reports? Oh, these are all the Corinthians players. Any of them stand out that aren't a D or an E? They're all rubbish. They're all rubbish. Good stuff. Where is DM? Carpe DM. An American. Okay, these guys aren't as good as I was hoping they would be. That's a guy. Oh, Mailer. A loan to buy offer, Rangers. Do I sell Joachim Mailer on a loan to buy offer to Rangers for about 17.5 million? I think I do. Let's get the bid. What did I sign him for? Yeah. That was massively influenced by having loads of money at the time and the fact that he was actually in the chat. 30 million we bought him for. He actually had a good season, to be fair. We've replaced him with a midfielder now, though. On both sides. How much? That's because he was here, all right? We sold him for 5 million before that, by the way. Is it a mandatory buy clause? We'll see. Yeah, they haven't actually offered yet. We'll see. If it's not, then yeah, we probably won't sell him. Let's see what the bid is. Dennis Simon wants a new contract. We can give you that. You can have a new contract. You are the German national team goalkeeper now, which is very cool. Right. 125k. Can you go a little bit lower than that? Good. He's on 64, but he is a star player. Let's try and get you to 100. And give you a bit more there. One of those. Actually, let's do the higher one and give you one of these. We can afford it. It's all good. Has there any escape from Monaco? Nope. Still not played a game either. Super. Very odd. Very odd. How you doing, Johan? Welcome in. A loan bid for Dean Hyson from Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, we looked at him. He's just not very good, is he? We talked about maybe making him our fourth choice, one of our centre-back options. Like, he's great in real life, so it would fit, but he's just not very good in game, is he? Master Negotiator, thank you. There's the loan bid. It's an optional fee. It's actually, oh my word. I feel like we accept this anyway. Because that's a really good bid. It's 36 million if they buy him. They obviously might not, but we do get guaranteed from them 3 million. How many games has he played this year? Wait, he hasn't started any games. I think we do this anyway on the off chance that they do buy him permanently and hope that they do. There's a 5% chance of them buying him. Yeah. They're going to play him every game. Important player, look. I'm in a bit of a problem. I've been at my club for 2 years and I need to sign a dominant CB. I'm currently in the Swedish league and not many interested in joining us. I've got around 10 mil. Keep asking your DOF for people. And get those recruitment focuses set up to find one. They do exist. They're usually in leagues like Brazil or Colombia or Argentina. And there will be young players that are that. You just need to find them. Take a screening of the bid to appease Joachim if he joins. Yeah. The only problem is they aren't paying much wages, so might not be able to buy him. Yeah, we'll see. I think it's worth the risk because it's not like we're playing him either anyway. So let's do that. Gruber could depart Wolfsburg. 18 months left. We could give him a new contract because he probably will be our Wolfsburg striker at some point, won't he? 18 months isn't that short amount of time. Has he got a... No. I mean, he wants 47. He's going to be way better than that. Yeah, I'm going to get him the new contract. 4-year deal. Let's absolutely remove that. I will give you 72k a week if you sign one that has an optional 3 years added to it. He wants 93, which is a smart agent right there. Done. 7-year deal. I know it's 90k a week, but this guy's going to the top, isn't he? He's going to be our striker. Him and Majic probably together at Wolfsburg at some point. Which I don't know what we're going to do with the likes of Shesko and all the others at that point. But yeah, Ella is smart. She was. Right, Langer's picked up an injury. That's a shame because he's actually another one. I want to play him as much as possible to develop him. Only 17, and I think he could be quite good. I'd like him to become a bit quicker, but he's been injured loads. I suppose he just had a specialist one sprinting, and now he's just twisted his ankle. So it's just one big injury, really. Yeah, gets him tied down till he's 25, which is useful. We'll send you home. You've got the flu. It's the 6th, so tomorrow I can try again for Yamal, right? Maybe. I might wait till the 8th to make sure. Yeah, he was going to want a renewal at some point anyway, but basically if he becomes unhappy, I can give him a new contract. That means that it keeps him under contract for an extra 3 years, doesn't it? But yeah, you're right. Hugo Larsson, that's fine. He should be back anyway. I've got 2 great centre-backs and the others are nowhere near what I'm aiming for if we compete in the latter stage of the UCL. Yeah. You got to just keep, like, incremental improvements all the time is what you do in a league like Sweden. Right. People like Arroyo, we've obviously got him on loan. He's one that, like, do we try and sign permanently? Be nice to have him, but I also think we might have too many strikers. We do need to make a plan of what happens with Gruber. When do we move Gruber to either Wolfsburg or to Wolves? Non-negotiable bid of 10 million plus. Why don't they just do the proper bid? Rapid Vienna really want him, don't they? But they don't offer the straight up money. Loan? Well, I don't want to loan him. I love the start of the Pentagon Challenge, especially the mid-video haircut. Always fun, isn't it? And then subs. So we do need 6 in the system all time and then subs. So yeah, that is true. That is true. He's good, but you have too many at Wolfsburg. Yeah, it's where we buy him. Maybe at Wolves. It's hard because at Wolfsberger you can't buy the best of the best, can you? Yeah, I don't know. We need to do a bit of a squad audit, a network audit. Reject. Right, we've got some games. Should we play a game today? Oh, Leone. I was like, what? Hang on, what? Leave the club. Leone will go on loan to Wolfsberger. That's fun. I play FM while performing magic to my hair. He's good, but you have too many. Yeah. Will you play me at Wolfsberger? I think you get games. Yeah. Who are your options that you're up against? Yoro and Zezi. I mean, you'll play more than you are here. Finally getting rid of her. You'll play more than here because the other backups aren't as good. Querfeld and Facundo Diaz, who I thought was leaving. Turns out he's not anymore. I swear he was. Let's get some bids for him. Compare Leone to Yoro. Oh, you're not going to be called this, are you? What's your actual name? Mehmet Pinar. There you are. Right, now I can compare. Yoro. Yoro's still better. Did he reject the contract? Who's that? Oh, Gonzalez. Possibly, yes. Yoro's better. But Leo Zatrone is only 18. But will be the direct backup for the first team compared to you're only in the B team at Wolfsburg too. My heading is great. Yes. 11 heading. You've got jumping reach of 20 though. Still think for development it's better to go. I agree. Onyeka's going to go for 12 million, which is actually good money. We do maybe need to replace him in the squad, though. Need to give someone the save file so they can do all the renaming and shortlist for you. I think so. I think you're right. That is true. Right, Leo Zatrone is joining. Onyeka gets sold. I will do this. We don't need the match reports because we'll be playing them anyway. That's cool. That's cool. That's a good bit of business. It's now the 8th. Shall I try for Yamal again? This is where they won't accept the same bid again, and it's just going to be heartbreaking. Let's make the bid. Packing my bags. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's have some water. Could be a 10-minute job for the full-time streamer, or ask Leone, who has a full-time job, to do it. I don't know what you're talking about. What's going on? Bayer Leverkusen get 40% of the transfer profit, which is only 120k, because the profit's actually not that huge, was it? But we got 8.75 million into our budget for that. 14 million to spend on somebody. Now, a few of those that I scouted with Wolfsburg would be great here. God, I want to sign this guy. Not for them. I'd love to have him in the network somewhere, but look at that. Look at that price. No need for that, Ollie. He's completely correct, though, isn't he? Oh, how's Comenencia doing at Bournemouth, by the way? Does he play? He does. I'm happy about that. 11 starts this year in the Premier League. I'm glad about that because he was our captain and we allowed him to go for good money after signing him for 96k. But I thought he wasn't going to play, but that's good. No more raiding my club, please. Fair enough. Well, we're not going to buy him. We sold them. In fact, it's the opposite of raiding. We're giving them players. We're already getting destroyed today. Yeah. Okay. Any of these players? What am I looking for here? Just a centre mid. Let's look for we need a winger, really. Chan Uzun is 43 mil. I'm looking for like cheap. Saltykov. He's a real player. Let's go younger than 23. Let's go 21. Hector Fort's very real, but very good. Miles Lewis Skelly, 20 million. 12 million. Bastian Miepiu, 22 million, though. It's quite a lot. We need a winger. By the way, there's a player literally called George Dawes. Scores on the doors, George Dawes, etc. He's very good as well. He's quite cheap, actually, as well. This guy might be amazing. Look at George Dawes. He's got 16 pace, 18 acceleration, and 16 finishing. Is he curious? I think so. I don't think I'm going to sign him. He's wanted by Burnley. But I saw the name earlier. Or yesterday. Right. This guy keeps coming up. Isn't that G? Oh, is it G? Oh, is it? That makes sense then. That makes sense. If it is. I don't know. It is. Oh, there you go. That makes sense. We won't sign him then. Adam Asnu's quite good. Who's like a real life youngster we could sign here? Let me go to my Wolfsburg list. Oh, we need to find out about... They haven't said anything about Yamal yet. I want to go here. Who on this list can they sign? What about this guy? Haven't quite got the money for him, but it's not far. His value's come down. Yeah, that is true. Wasn't very well rounded. What about the right back? Oh, we don't really need a right back though. We've got good right backs. Like Wolfsberger can just about afford this right back, who's only 16. Who I think is going to be brilliant. They can just about afford this defensive midfielder, who I think doesn't have the same potential, but would be quite good for them. And they can just about afford maybe this striker, but we don't really need a striker. It could play on the wing, though. That could be the Onyeka replacement from the same team we signed Onyeka from. 16 years old, capped at under 19 level. It's quite expensive. Not for me. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it for him. Seems like a lot for what will be a risk, isn't it? Yeah, none of them really. The right back's the tempting one, but I think that right back, lots of potential, but yeah, current attributes aren't there. Yeah. The right back, I think, will be silly good. He's got under 21 caps for Portugal at 16. Like, Portugal are pretty stacked. And Claudio plays for them. I love that right back. I can probably just about afford it. I don't know when he would join. And for Wolfsberger, we do have Mikic playing there. And Mikic is really good. Mikic is like Ballon d'Or form. Either footer can play both sides. Inconsistency. That can change, though. He's still so young that that inconsistency can be trained out of him quite easily. That's the thing. Mikic, like, what happens with Mikic? I guess it's a few years until we need to worry about it. It's about, like, it's about signing a player. I wonder if he's interested in coming here. But basically, it changes. Their consistency is a hidden attribute, right? And as they develop, their consistency levels will increase and they grow. And then they'll go from inconsistent to consistent, or to not being inconsistent anymore. So it's just normal. Like, it's not specific training, but just general training as they improve. Who's left back? Left back is Soler. Just grows over time, yeah. Perfect bench option with being both able to play both sides, yeah. Soler, but we also have a good young right back in Thomas Obregon. He looks terrific. Who's this, James? You talking about Mikic? Mikic is fantastic, but Soler's good too. Solid. But we've also got Obregon. Yeah, Mikic has done amazingly. Like, Mikic really... There is a conversation, I suppose. Does Mikic become the right back for Wolves? I know we've got Asta Vranks playing there right now. But Mikic could go to Wolves. Vranks can go either back into midfield or can be sold. And then we bring in this right back eventually. Like, obviously, that can be... It doesn't have to happen right now. Because we've also got Obregon, who's a really good right back. And has loads of potential as well. And I think there's another one at Wolfsburg who's also got silly potential as a right back. Is he in the under 21s, the B team? This guy, Klintberg. We've also got this guy. That is a year or two away, in my opinion. Yeah, you're probably right. Like, we've got a lot of really good young right backs in the network already. And then we've decided to play midfielders there. But this guy's very good, look. He's playing at Hanover in the second division. And what is he? 18. Yeah. We just have to... Do we want to miss out on him anyway? What's his name? So I can see if he's interested in coming straight to Wolfsberger. Normally so tough to come by. Yeah. Left backs, we haven't got as many. His name is Rolando Schneider. Let's see if he actually would even want to come to Wolfsberger. No. So we'd have to sign it for Wolfsburg anyway. Which means we need to move some money around. He's going to be good, though. He's going to be good. Shall we wait and see what money we've got left? Because I'm also thinking about this guy. I'd love to sign this guy, because this guy's also going to be amazing. 23 and that means he must have started playing for the under 21s very young. If he's got 23 caps and he's 18 now. Enjoy, Ollie. See you soon. Right, let's wait until the end of the window, maybe. Let's try for Yamal and then see what money we've got left. And we'll go from there. Right, Sebastianelli's going to go out on loan. That might help him develop. There is a left back that we've got at Wolfsburg that I think is going to be quite good too. It's like Gal or something. He's on loan. No, he's not. Lajos Gal. He's the only left back that we found, but he's unambitious. So I don't know if he'll actually ever develop. But he's got huge value. Romanian under 21s. Could sign Lenny as he's not playing at Monaco. Yeah, I just kind of try and avoid doing that because it's a bit silly. But you are right. We could. What's that injury? Is that going to hurt him? Broken ribs. From Sepsiosk for 2.3 mil. Right. Let's try and get Lamine Yamal in. He's rejected the loan anyway. Fair enough. He is wanted just by Rangers. I'm just going to offer him out for 24. His value is actually higher. And see what happens. Morning, everyone. Marcus, I'm assuming this is a yes. Congratulations. Morning, everyone. Happy Spineless Sunday. Extra special today as I just proposed. And I'm going to read between the lines that the answer was yes. Congrats. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. I hope congratulations to you. I hope you're both very happy. And good luck with planning a wedding. The wages are so high in other leagues. Like my top earner is on 37 grand a week. I'm trying to sell him because the rest of the squad from like up to like 10 grand. Yeah. Yes, she said yes. Thank you, mate. All good. Happy days. Right. I can't bother to that. Let's continue. Where's this Yamal answer? Up the soon-to-be wife. Exactly. No. Right, we've got a game against Freiburg, game against Spurs. I don't know if I want to play any games today. I'm all in on transfer stuff. Let's see. Atabolo, Verts, defense is fine. Larson out. Let's do Due in. Bit tired, but he'll be all right. Bargi, Tal, Sesko. We're missing a left winger. I suppose it's Savinho, but this is why we need to sign someone. We've developed some good fullbacks. Right, let's do Tal on the wing. Let's play Viper up front. Have I got enough subs? What? Nope. Don't have a sub keeper on there, but Dietmar Hamann. You're just gonna have to grade out Dietmar Hamann can be on there. 1, 2, 3. We haven't got a sub 4 either. Martel. There we go. Okay, thank you for the follows, by the way. NRG and Lewis. JT Lewis, I should say. Loan bid. 7 million optional. Will you make it 10 million? Oops. $14 million we get for him, and it is mandatory if we loan him. They'll give us $5 million for the loan, pay his wages, and give us £10 million. Feels like quite a good deal. They really don't want to go above that, basically. What did we sign him for? 2.3 or something. 2.4 mil we signed him for. He's just a backup striker, but getting that money for him feels like a good idea. Does score goals, Alvaro Rodriguez. Play him and he will score. Well, except for this season. He started no games, though. Played once in the cup look and scored. 7 goals in 26 last year. 7 goals, and I'm going to accept that. I think that's a good deal. Gives us some pocket money to play with a little bit. All right, let's pick this team as well. Maria back out for Silla's back. Ranks, Silla, Belieber, Naipan, Gray. Where is... Oh my word, why have I got all these guys on here? Go away. Who are we missing here? Who usually plays in midfield? Gray and Naipan. Is there another? Oh, Alex Scott. Let's do Scott to start. Charlotto. We do need a winger because, like, Charlotto having to start or Bino Gittens having to start. Actually, selling Bino Gittens is not the worst idea right now. Does have loan interest. What's his value? I'm going to see if we can sell him for 20. If we get 20 million for him, I'll be quite happy. Let's do that. I'm just a... Barros Charlotto's the weak link there. We need maybe... This is because there's no Nwaneri, isn't it? We've lost him. Who's that? He can go. Gonzalez bids. Oh, hello. Auction, everyone. I mean, quite clearly that £2.4 million bid is the best one from Auxerre. What about Chiesa for attack and Delict in defence? No. Let's reject all transfer offers. Oh, we just rejected that as well. I thought, oh, for... Why did it do that? Usually it's all unresponded. I've accidentally rejected it. Can we animate the auction emote? We could do, actually, yeah. Right, are any of these any good? Optional future fees on these. Can I change any of these to a... No. I messed it up. I've done that twice today. I'm usually pretty good at not messing things up. Right, I'm going to reject them and I'll offer them out again, I guess. It's usually all unresponded, but it just rejected all of them. All right, let's do... Let's get a 2 million bid and see if we get another auction. Hopefully we do, but that's annoying. Not the end of the world, though. Yeah, we could animate that, couldn't we? Like, it hits down and then goes... Like, yeah, I agree. Right, Langer out. Is he finally available? No. That's a shame. Zimas has to come in, I think. We can put... Zitrone on the bench. Right, why have I taken Mikic out? That was just to look at the fullbacks, wasn't it? Rest of the team is... Who are we missing? Rios and Mateta and Majic. Let's do that. Come on, the lads. Oh, we can get more subs. Even better. Mateta... No, I shouldn't risk it. They'll bring him on and he won't be able to play. We'll put 2 keepers on the bench because why not? Right. Go and win. Leone, what number would you like? You have the chance to actually choose. Number 16, number 19, number 25, and then any number after 29. Except for... No, any number after 29. Is 25 available? Yes. Yes, it is. 25 it is. Done. Chiesa and Delict are both pretty old, Amar. They don't really fit with what we're doing. Mainly because we're signing quite young players. The idea is to go young. Chiesa, I suppose, isn't old, but like neither of them fit. Like they'll both be really expensive and not great for us. He's 30. So no is the answer. And Delict's actually way younger than he actually should be for how long he's been around, but no. Archie Gray scores twice. Tresoldi scores. We've beaten Spurs 3-0. We are leading the pack in the Premier League because it's a very weird league season. City in 4th, Arsenal 5th, Liverpool down in 10th, Chelsea 9th. Very, very odd. Brentford bottom, Forest in the bottom 3 as well. Are they ever going to respond to me about this Yamal bid, by the way? Or just not bother? How's your youth academy? They're all pretty good, yes. Zimas, Dagger, Penis and Zezi have scored. We've won 4-0 with Wolfsberger. Lovely, happy days. Soler. That's annoying. But we've got others. That's not fine. Daniel Dagger scored and assisted. He's getting better. Love if his balance was more than 9. But he's actually listed as a wonder kid. We've also won 5-1 with Wolfsburg. Do a Vipers twice. Viper back in the team scoring twice is very nice. We are top of the league here as well. We are dominating across the board with our young network of players. We just need Lamine Yamal to join now, don't we? When will they reply? I think it's been over 2 days and they've not replied to our bid. Just rude, isn't it, really? Gift a sub, Pringle. Who would you like me to gift that sub to, as you are currently subbed yourself? Random, please. Right. Chat. I'm going to do a random gifted sub. It dramatically increases your chances if you write me, please, in the chat right now. Dramatically increases your chances. You have to say me, please, and then like me, and then like the little like little beggy eyes. Okay, that's how it works. Gift 1 sub. Poplar did the ooh. Great stuff. It's gone to Renzo. There you go. Is it for me? Ooh. There you go. It's gone to Renzo. We're a strange lot, aren't we? They've accepted the bid for Yamal. He still doesn't want to talk. What do you mean? It's been ages. Gifted 0 subs. I've gifted loads in the channel. That's wrong. I have gifted, it says it here, over 100. All these ear users, I know, welcome. Does it say none? That's just rude. In fact, how can I check how many I've actually gifted? I reckon I've got to be up there. Can I see it on here? Bits, leaderboard, subs, leaderboard. There used to be a way to see. Stream Elements leaderboards. Oh, doesn't show me it. The most, I don't know, top gifters. I've gifted, that's wrong. Renzo isn't even here, sad. I mean, they must be here, but yeah, maybe they're not. That can't be right. It says I've done 81, but I've also got the oh, maybe it is 81 in this chat, and then it's 100 in other chats, maybe. I don't know. He still doesn't want to talk, which just makes me sad. When will he want to talk to me, please? Because you know they're just going to put the money up. Oh, we've received a bid for Anglo Stiller. Now, the reason that I say oh for this is because he's actually... They are rookie numbers. He's actually 26. What about Endrick? Expensive. But I suppose Yamal is too, so maybe. If I ask for more here, I don't know if... I know it's to buy in. It's Salatros trying to buy in, by the way, which is quite cool, isn't it? If we get big money, I don't think I could say no to this. We bought him for 27. He's been brilliant, but does it make sense? I reckon we can get 80 million for him. That would be 80. I can't suggest terms. Why can't I suggest terms? Is it, have they put like non-negotiable on there or something? Oh, because it's my manager. Oh. So how's that going to work? That makes sense. Nice one. Ollie, you're so knowledgeable. So knowledgeable. And that's why it's a real compliment to see that you'll spend your money here. Because Ollie knows what he's doing. Thank you for the 51 months. That was the nicest I've ever been about anybody, by the way. Stuttgart going to get a fair chunk of this cash. They are. 40% of the profit goes to Stuttgart. 40% of that profit. So we're profiting at about 60 million here. Ish. And what do you want? I know. Just thankful. I'll negotiate and see what they say then, I guess. Also a buyback price on this, which is quite fun. I like the idea of a buyback. I'm going to accept that because I just like the idea of trying to exercise a buyback. They've offered the 60, they've offered 89 million. Can I get more? Or will they say no now? 66 up front. Work out what that is then. And also, 40% of the profit, does that count the installments and everything as well? So is it basically 62 million they get 40% of? Because they're going to get a big old chunk of money. It counts the installments. I told you, it's so knowledgeable. I feel we're on the verge of an accidental mega charge here. Yeah. Can I offer more? Can I go for more? Enjoy, Johan. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Basically, will they offer more if I negotiate again? I mean, are we just giving more money to Stuttgart at this stage? If they offer that you have to accept. Do I really want to sell? No. I think I'm going to negotiate again. So I wouldn't be upset if he stays. But 96 million would be quite nice. Let's see what they say. Leo Zitrone signing. We'll do that. Let's see. They've offered it. They've offered it. It's 96 million up front. Not up front. It's 96 million in total. Stuttgart get a lot of the money. But we now do definitely get quite a lot of money. This makes me think I should negotiate again. Get it to 100. Because if we goes, we do have Due and Larson. Like, they're two very good defensive mids. Or like midfielders. Roaming midfielders is how they actually play. And we do have money to go and buy. Oh, Mainu can just come in and play for the rest of the season. Could even sign Mainu permanently. Or you go and spend it on Yamal plus somebody else. One of these. It could mean he hasn't gone yet. We could maybe go silly and try and buy Musiala to come and play there. That'd be fun. Auction time? I don't think there's going to be an auction because there's only one club going for him. It's whether, the question is, at this stage now, chat, do I accept 96 million for him or do I negotiate one more time? And I know that I've said that every time, but every time they have bid more. For a second, I thought you were saying Yamal plus, and I thought that was a new gen, yeah. Do I ask for 100 mil or not? Can I buy out the 40% first? No. They're still owed money. Oh, and 5% goes to him as well. Seems a bit off. I know what you mean. Is that because of the weird manager thing? I know what you mean. I know what you're trying to say, but doing it in a way that is... I get you. I think accept. I'm going to accept it. Let's see what happens. Anton wants him. He's going to pay big money. Let's accept it. Angelo Stiller might not even want to go. I think he probably does want to go. He definitely does. That's his favourite club. He also supports them. Oh, we have to do it. We have to do it. Yeah, I think you might be right, James. But also, he is good. He's like... He's amazing. He is worth that, though. So I don't think it's too silly, if you know what I mean. He's from there. There you go, then. He's an old Bayern youth player. I think it makes sense narrative-wise as well, doesn't it? Let's allow him to go. Let's buy Lamine Yamal with the money and then see what we've got left and do some fun stuff. Gruber signed his new deal. That's good news. Narrative. It's not outrageous. No. But I think we might be pushing it towards it and we might be able to get there is what we're kind of saying, isn't it? Simon signed his new contract as well. Good stuff. He's been excellent, by the way. Excellent. For a goalkeeper, 7.17. Very cool. All right, we're on the 10th. Does Yamal want to talk yet? Do you reckon? Ollie, specifically, could you sell the profit clause for less than you would get? No, I just checked that pot, so you can't. They won't let me sell it. Ollie, specifically, I had a question. So Lamine Yamal won't talk to me because of the breakdown in contract talks. Since then, I've tried to sign him again, and I get the same response of him saying, I don't want to talk. Does that reset the amount of days that I need to wait to sign him, if you know what I mean? Have you resolved contract talks? No, I haven't actually. I haven't got the option to either. Does that mean that... Does that mean... I don't think it does either. And I think we've left it too late, maybe. I don't think it shouldn't reset it. I think we've asked this question before, but I know that Ollie would most likely know the answer. So now I should be able to try again. It's been 10 days. How long is it usually? I thought it was about a week usually. So we first messed up the contract talks on the 31st of December. I mean, it doesn't hurt. If it doesn't reset it, it doesn't hurt to try again. The annoying thing is that I then got a scout report from him, from my coach, look, on the 2nd, after I'd messed it up. And they were like, yeah, he's interested. I thought that was only for offering new contracts for your own player. Yeah, what, a week? So maybe it's longer for this? But he will talk. They won't... Hopefully they'll accept that again. Let's try again. It's been another couple of days. No bids for Joachim Mailer. Just Rangers in for him. Okay. I think you can. I think you might be able to talk to the agent. I feel like you might be right. I thought you could. Right, it's still going to go. This has been quite an eventful window so far. We're only 11 days into it as well. One more day until Brazil transfer window. Yes, you're right. Then we can get Bayman Baroda packed off to Brazil. Which is fun. Do you have any wonder kids or hidden gems in your team? Nah. Don't really have any wonder kids, do we, chat? We've literally got a team. We've got 3 teams full of wonder kids. That's the entire premise of the save, basically. There's the team. Not our style, yeah. That's the Wolfsberg team, which is quite full of them. This is the Wolves team, which is quite full of them. I really need Kroopy back. Kroopy's so good. And then this is the Wolfsberger team. Vert's at right back. He's brilliant there. This is the Wolfsberger team. When's Mateta back? He's been out for ages with orange injury. Same with Rio. Okay, he's got flu. He'll be able to play the next game. Majic, and we're going to finally get to see the strike force of Gruber and Majic. The next game, hopefully. Both of them are going to be so good. Gruber, 18 years old. Outrageously good. Yeah, we famously only sign players over 27. I mean, Stiller's got to 26, and that's why we're like, we need to get rid of him. This guy, 18, perfectionist. So good, both of them. We've got a bid for Gonzalez. I'm just going to accept it and let him go. Does he want to leave? Despite that, he wants to go to Austria Vienna. Okay. No offers for Bino Gittens. Reduce their wage bill. Wage demands too high. I mean, I could loan him if you give me a future fee. 19 jumping reach on hands. Wild. 6'5", isn't he? Okay, still not interested. Can I resolve talks now? No. I wondered if that might prompt it into coming up. Because technically we've just failed in contract talks, haven't we? But no is the answer. Right, Everton at home, and we are top of the league. There is a loan approach. Mandatory fee of 4 million. It's a bit low. Give me 15. 8 million. Go for Savio if you don't have. We already have. Yeah, maybe next continue I can have a look. Instead of Yamal, we've got Savio already, Savinho. And Yamal's better. He's on loan, actually, to be fair. Right, it's Bayman Brazil Day. It is. You have to pay his wages then if you're going to do that. Nah. Right. 12th of Jan. Let's get Baymon Baroda, if he's interested in doing so. Get him shipped off to Brazil. On the verge of a first team place. I'm sure that's all right. Let's get you end of the season off to Brazil. Anybody else in this Wolfsburg B team that we can send to Brazil? That Gal guy, oh, he's 17. He can't quite go. You're on loan already. The rest of the team doesn't look that good. Ollie? Do you fancy a little trip to Brazil? He's not here, is he? Would he play? Hot prospect? No. How you doing, Lucas? Welcome in, buddy. No one else in that team. What about Wolfsberger's under 18s? Under 19s? They're all 17. I don't think any of them are particularly good. What about the B team? I don't know who this guy is. I need to get rid of him. Also, that guy just on a non-contract. Might as well release him. Hopefully bang some goals in Brazil. Yeah, fingers crossed. Just somebody sign him for free, please. Try and get him out. Then Majic is back. Lovely. Anybody at Wolves that we can send there? Wolves. Oh, we've got a bid. Oh, Bino Gitton's bid from Ipswich again. They're back after last time. I want 10 million. Oops. With 50% then, because I didn't even realise I did that. 10 million. And he's yours. That's 8 million, lads. Are Forest going to win the FA Cup just with penalty shootouts? I think they might, yeah. Does seem highly likely at this stage. Right, then put this up then. So you pay me 10 million in total. They're not going to do it, are they? Oh, me close, a tiny dancer. Right. That's your final offer. He's worth way more than 10 mil anyway. Right, let's do this team. I will instant result it because I want to do the transfer stuff. But who plays left back here? Who's our backup left back? Is it just Ozchan? I think it is. Let's bring Rios onto the bench. I'd really like to see those two strikers play together. Gruber and Majic. We do have some other injuries though. Let's do you in midfield. I'm not confident for today one bit, yeah. I'm going to start Leo. Why not? Let's do that. Let's see how you get on. Oh, Penis is banned. Can't be on the bench. Or Leonia's left back. She's 6'4" or something. I think it might be a bit silly. I know, Reese. Ridiculous, isn't it? Okay, 1-4-0. And Leone got subbed off on 70, but played quite well. Majic got injured. Oh my god. Didn't score a goal and got injured again. Are we gonna is he gonna be injury prone? I really hope not. What injury was it? 4 to 10 days. Not too bad, but that's annoying. Tell you what has probably happened with the names. I did do a name fix for the Catanzaro save. Because everybody was moaning about it. This is why I don't fix things in the game. And then maybe since then it's gone to this. So maybe, but I'm pretty sure I went to that name fix and took out the Wolfsberger stuff. So maybe I just need to go and look through again and see what's correct in the Wolfsburg name. I don't know. But it's been very poor on the road this season. Also lost to you way earlier in the season. What, Bournemouth? Yeah. Bournemouth have just gone off the boil a little bit though, haven't they? Right. There is something happening here. We've got loan bids again. Hyson's gone to Sheffield Wednesday on loan. Sheffield Wednesday, are they in the Prem? No, they're bottom of the Championship and they've just got Victor Wanyama's their captain. Excellent. Scottish football legend right there. Also, his red card yesterday was for handball. Right, we've got some bids here. 6.7k. That becomes 13 mil, but it's optional. Let's see if we can make it mandatory. That's actually not that bad. That's actually a really good bid, isn't it? It becomes 18 million. They'll give us money. They'll pay all of his wages, and it becomes 18 million at the end of it. I don't even think I'm gonna. I could change. I could do a bit more, but I think I'm just gonna accept that. That's just a good bid. Let's ultimatum these guys as well. That's just a good bid at Wolfsberg. Did he? And he also really wants to go there. Excellent. Let's loan him out and get our money back, bait almost on him. Not quite. Yeah. More bids here. Do they have buybacks? No. I like the buyback thing. I reckon that guy must have quite high potential because a lot of teams are bidding for him, aren't they? Right, it's nearly been 2 weeks. Let's wait until it is 2 weeks. Tomorrow it's 2 weeks for Yamal and we can go for him again. Be careful with loan ultimatums. I've done them before and they didn't do the ultimatum. They just do their original bid and the player has picked them. Interesting. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that, especially with loans. Yeah. So I will still see if a bid comes in there, right? But yes, good point. Let's pick a team here. Krupi's almost back. When do you return? 2 weeks still. Let's give Naipan a little run. Let's bring... Just keep the same there, I think. Yeah, that can be the team. No, I don't think you see it. It's been a bit buggy and you don't see the bit interesting. Can I... Who was he at? Wolfsberg. That's got the buyback. That's a bid. Maybe if I just reject that now. Because, yeah, I feel like maybe that is buggy. That's got a buyback, but it's... Did I accept that one? I think I did. Let's reject that one now. Because I think the other one was better. Buyback of 8 mil. That goes to 1 million. Which one's the best bid here? 8 million, it goes to 900k. 7 million, it goes to 1.1 mil. I think I might just... accept just Wolfsberger doing us some favors, aren't they? Which was the highest? 1.1 mil, 40% of profit, 7.5. The Schalke one's the one I need to accept, isn't it? There we go. We'll try and keep on top of it a little bit more. Corinthians buying somebody as well. We've won the game. Vranks and Scott. Vranks injury, but we've won the game. We are 5 points clear at the top. They do have a game in hand, Brighton, though. Lovely. Lovely. Frank's only 1 to 2 days. Even better. It's now nearly 2 weeks. We have to sign Yamal before the end of this stream, surely. And I haven't got that long. It's all we've been doing the entire stream. Anyone got any tips on how to sell dead wood? Martino, here's a tip. The best thing you can do is to be... Like, obviously, it depends a little bit. The thing that you just need to be spamming is ask agent about market interest. It's the best way to find any type of bids in your for your players. If they don't have wanted, then yeah, you're gonna struggle. But asking the agent for market interest is the best way. All right, off to spend the afternoon with various levels of mother. Lovely. Enjoy, James. Enjoy. And have a lovely rest of your day. Right, we're gonna go for Yamal. It's the 14th. We've also got a loan bid here, which I'm just going to reject. Hello there. How you doing, Joey? Let's skip that. Let's go straight to Wolfsberg. And let's go for Lamine Yamal again. Hopefully same bid. Yes. Hopefully they accept it. Yes. I think we had a loan bid for Bino Gittens again there as well. Bockham. That's not as good. So it's going to be rejected. There we go. Right. Romaniac for free. Goodbye. Right, we're waiting on this Lamine bid. That gets accepted. Maybe he'll talk now. It's been over 2 weeks. It's been 16 days. Surely he'll talk again at this stage. On the note for advice, any tips to develop a club from the bottom tier English to the Prem? KK, loans, generally. Free agents. Here's a tip. If you want to sign good players, don't give up on them if they're on a free contract. If their contract's expired, wait until the transfer window closes, and then you'll suddenly see that a load more are interested in you. There's a tip. So wait till September the 1st, and then the window closes, and they sort of give up on life and will join you, even if their reputation's way higher. No, I won't sing the loan song. Alvaro Rodriguez, 50% wages, £15 million. What was the bid that I accepted for him? That was £14 million, mandatory of 10. Option of that. Let's put in a mandatory of 10 and try that. Mandatory of 10, 15 million. That's okay. Let's do that. 16 million. That's a better bid than the other, I think, isn't it? We'll let you choose, though. I think they're not too different. Let's let them choose. Right. Alaina want Zezi. That's interesting. Still no response. What's this? What do you think Benjamin Sesko were at to the media interest in his performance? Why was there media interest in his performance? Because he's not playing very well, maybe. Oh, Beyond, you've rejected Corinthians. Are you loan listed? You are loan listed as well. You don't want to go to Corinthians, for Pete's sake. You're injured as well. Where's the Yamal bid? Where's the Arteta money? Right, accepted, very interested. Here we go. This is where I need to not mess things up like I did last time. I'm obviously going to have to remove that. Let's give you 5%. I can't give you that, but let's give you a better wage. And let's just give you a 4-year deal. It's 2 weeks. Yeah, I think you're right. It is just 2 weeks. He wants 140k. I'm just going to give him the 140k, I think. 160 now. This agent's a knob. Not relegation. Yeah, just done that. 150k. I'm just not risking it after that again. Lamine Yamal, 150k is very affordable. We can make that work. Hopefully that gets done. What's going on with this then? There's still a deal. Is that still in the works? It is. That's not been finalized. You think he'd agree to it quite quickly. Oh, look. João Rego wants to go back to Wolfsberger because he's not played enough. And it's kind of fair. I actually think I might say yes to this. João Rego probably plays more, and now he can replace. That actually makes sense. He's not going to play more with Lamine Yamal joining, is he? He can come back and be the replacement for what's his name? Onyeka, who we sold. That makes sense. All right, good idea by him. I will listen to him. Right, no Yamal yet. We've got some games. Let's play these and hopefully this gets finalised. We've got our team to pick. Bargi's tired, so Savinho can start. Larsson's tired. Let's do a farewell game for Stiller, because if he gets injured, it's not our problem. Although it might cancel his transfer, I suppose. We've got no subs anyway, so Tobias. That's the team. Wolves for West Ham versus West Ham, I should say. Right back injury. Let's go. I mean, Joachim Mailer, maybe. Just play him. You've got a couple of tired players here. When's Krupi back? Still not yet, no. We gotta go. I'm going to give Banyos a go. Do you know what? I'm going to give Banyos a go and play Tresoldi wide. That's what we're going to do. Thank you for the follow, man sicked. And also, Fluax, I don't think I actually said thank you. Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you. I missed that one completely. That's my apologies. I really appreciate the brand new Primer. Welcome. All right, more out injured. We've got Jalrego now, haven't we? Oops, that's not Jalrego. He can come in. There is no... Oh, he's injured again, but we'll put you on the bench. Let's go. Wow, all of our strikers are injured. All of them are injured. Let's play Mastantuono up front and play Penis back in the team. We'll go like that. Any other people back from... We'll put Yoro back in. All right. Hay Fever's been a prick today. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I've got another sub. Oh, it's all right. It is, Reese. It is. Right. Come on. I've got maybe 10 minutes max. We need to make sure... Oh, look. The Champions League registration again. I just need to get this Yamal thing done. Holbrook, welcome in, buddy. We've won 1-0, an own goal. A bit of a lucky win, that, but we take it. Brighton drew as well. We've extended our lead at the top. Come on. Operation Yamal, exactly. 4-0 win here. Mateta's back. Jalrego back. Mastantuono and Zezi with the other goals. Very nice. Very nice. 10 points clear at the top of that league. Where's Yamal? Tell Yamal. Yamal. Gruber's knackered. That's all right, though. Mastantuono shines. Honestly, getting annoyed with the same ads over and over. Fair enough. Mosquera Slovenia, we've won 2-1 there. That's good. Good stuff. Top of that league as well. Nemecha is nearly going to give us 400k. Very nice. Tal's injured. He's all right, though. Not too long. I need the VOD title. You do, yes. Agreed. Right, you're going to go, but there's a buyback fee of 7.5 million there. So if you are good, we'll be able to buy you back. No idea what to call it if it doesn't happen, yeah. We've sold Stiller. You could use that. We are selling Angelo Stiller. We get 76 million still. It doesn't actually mention the... how much of this... It doesn't say it there. Hello? Hello? Hello, mate. Look who's here. Look who's home. Look who's here, everyone who just came in. Yeah, big yawn. Big yawn. You all right? It's Lenny Dog. You okay? He wants to play, I think. Look at those ears. He wants to play. Where are you going to go? Go on then. Go on then. See you later. Oh, you going to stay here? You getting down? You staying here? Oh, he sat down. He sat back down. He might want to stay. Let's see. Let's see if he sits here like a good boy. Lenny to complete the transfer. Yes. Right. Lenny, would you like to complete the transfer of Angelo Stiller to Bayern Munich? Done. And let's see how much money gets given to Stuttgart. Actually doesn't seem to have given them any money. We got given 76 mil there. He's off. There he goes. Stuttgart have been given 18 million. It's actually less than I thought. Isn't it? I thought that was going to be more than that. 18 million. And he got 500. He got 3.7 million 500. We actually still did make serious bank there, though. We've now got a transfer budget of 103 million. He just sniffed the TV. Nice. That's pretty good for seeing him and like spotting him that way. Lenny does that if he like hears a dog bark or something on there. He wanted to leave, so it was in our best interest. Let's do that. Right, straight away, we'll make the make the fans happy again by signing Lamine Yamal, hopefully. Bids for Hoffman. Is this guy good? He actually looks all right. Which is the best bid? Maybe this one? Do that. Right, Wolfsberg captain needs to be changed. Robert Renan doesn't start. Matthias Tau does. Tobias doesn't always start. I kind of wonder if we should go with Jarrell Hato and do it early. Then Mosquera maybe. It's going to annoy Robert Renan, isn't it? Renan can maybe stay there. I think going Hato early now. Because he's 21. Maybe send him on a... Can we send him on a leadership course as well? Let's do that. Right, I've got rid of another player there. That's good for free. Hello, streamer and stream. How is your Sunday? My Sunday's good, thank you, so far. Going to go and get a roast in a minute, so it's going to get even better. Right, he is starting on a leadership course. Is he towards the top of our hierarchy? I'm definitely procrastinating, aren't I? He is not. I probably should have gone Tal then, shouldn't I? Oh, well. How are you, Notfler? Thank you very much for the resub yesterday, by the way. I appreciate it. Rodriguez has rejected them. That was a good offer as well. That's annoying. Can I get... Come on, Lamine. We don't have all day. We really don't. Let's see if we can get 14 mil for him. Yes! It's a done deal. 40 million going out now. Pav! Hello! It does. It does. Yeah, but that's all right. That's all right. Breakfast sounds good. We've got Mother's Day stuff today. Right, I am signing. Lamine Yamal joins the spineless network, everybody. Oh, my word. We just got a £23 million bid for Krivak. £23 million bid for a Wolfsberger player. I mean, give us 30 and I will think about it. Wow. Oh, my God. 38 million. He's actually really good. That's a future Clates problem. I think it is. He's actually really good. But 38 million is also a really good bid for a player that we signed for 2 million. Selling him to the rival system, yeah, but taking 38 million from them as well. I think we have to accept that, don't we? I think we have to accept that. Right, we're going to have to deal with that next time because that is a future Clates problem, exactly. This is a accept this person because I don't know who he is problem. At least Dagger's getting good now to replace him. That's good. Where's Yamal? I just want to see him wearing the correct colours. What's the problem here? Give Jalrega more playing time. Lads, he's only just got here. He's just got here. Right, let's see Lamine at... There he is. I'm going to get him training. We're probably going to use him on the left, aren't we? Even though he's left-footed, but I don't think that matters too much. Bargy can welcome him. Get him registered. What number should we give him? Get him registered. Squad number of 6. He definitely wants to be number 47, he told me. If we wanted to upgrade on Due, he could come here and then we could get someone to Wolfsburg. That's not a bad shout. Due being the starter at Wolfsberger could be a good shout if he'd be interested in going there. I like that Beyond because he's kind of struggling to be like a big standout here, but I really like him. So moving him there and then you buy someone big here because we've got money to spend then, haven't we? We could buy him. That's not a bad idea. I like that. Here is Lamine in the correct colours. I've literally just registered him, so okay, it didn't count. I can't. Outside the squad registration. Okay, for some reason I can't register him right now. Surely why can't I? It's the transfer window. Why can't I register him? Is that because I've just done it? Is it a bit buggy because I just did it before? I think it's true. I think that's why. There he is anyway. Number 47. Big Lamine. Is that... Oh, is that UCL I was on, was it? Ah, that'll be why. Why can't I... Oh, it's there. Have I got a UCL game next, have I? Yeah, we play Wolfsburg. That's why. All good. Lamine Yamal is a Wolfsburg player. Finally. It's been a long time coming. 100 million we've just spent on him, but it's not really. Well, it is, but wasn't all up front. And we also did sell Anglo Stiller for quite a lot of money. I mean, Anton Salatros signing him from us. Outrageous. Right, chat. That, though, is where we have to call it for today. That was a fun stream. Quite transfer intensive, actually. I'll probably have some things to deal with that Krivak bid, but I'll get it done and let you know what happens, basically. Probably do a job you could do a job up front, actually. Time to hold a parade for the signing of Yamal. Like it. Right, chat. Have a lovely rest of your Sundays. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I'll see you very soon. Go and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already, because we're like 600 and something subs away from 100k. So maybe next weekend, chat, it could be a celebration of a stream or something for 100k. Anyway, have a lovely rest of your days. If there's a raid that looks good, I'll raid. If not, I will see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Love you loads. Bye. See you later.